He probably is.
You are watching a master at work.
Yo, man, welcome back to another episode of the E-Lab podcast, man. I think this is episode 129, man. And before we get started, I got to say thank you to the YouTube, the TikTok, the Facebook community, bro, because in the last, week or so, man, y'all done came out and showed us hella love as far as the subscriptions, the comments, the engagement has been way up in the last, week or two, man. So please keep commenting, keep sharing, keep liking and stuff, man, and subscribe to the YouTube channel, man, because we like to see what y'all like. Because up until this point, man, we just been putting out content. We just been doing us. So we've been doing the basketball and boxing and football and stuff on Sundays sometime. On Thursdays, we getting football off. In between that, Zell and Ted are dropping content to catch up with stuff during the week, man. And then we got interviews coming. And we got some interviews. We fingers crossed. We got one interview for sure locked in, but the other one, fingers crossed, man. So please keep liking, commenting, and subscribing to the E-Lab podcast, man. We appreciate y'all, bro. So, but anyway, my bad, fellas. How y'all doing, man? How y'all boys doing today, dog?
Doing good.
What's happening?
Chilling, man. Chilling. So it feels the night of champions, right? Boxing. And it feels weird to me to start with the fight of the night, but we got to start with the opening fight. You know what I mean? So, Abdullah Mason versus Noakes. Am I saying his name right, y'all? Noakes am I saying it right?
Yeah,
guy, British dude.
like that, yeah.
Man, how was that fight for y'all, man? Did everybody watch the fight, or whoever watched the fight?
Yeah, I was watching the fights before that too. Cause that was the first championship fight of the card. So but the one before that, it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't. But it was one that was kind of cool. I forgot the name of it though. But it was the one right before the Mason fight.
God. But how you feel about that Mason fight, Zell?
Hey, fight of the year, man. I know the year's about to end, so we might as well just go ahead and get into the fight of the year because I thought Mason's gonna end that fight so many different times, and dude was like, he was not even when he got the when he had the headbutt and the blood was coming out and stuff like that. He was just still standing up. Like I'm talking about. I'm like, man, is this a Crimson Chin or something? I'm like, this dude is not going down for nothing. I'm talking about for nothing. Like he's just getting.
Bro. They was banging, bro. They was banging. Hey, what up, Q in the chat? What's up, Q? Ted, what's up?
What up, bro?
How you feel about the fight, Ted? Mason and them,
bruh. So, like I said, it was the first championship fight on the card, and let's just kind of rewind a little bit. 7 people put up their 0 for this fight. For a fight card. So I think that there was a very, very satisfying card. But to go to this card, this particular fight, bro. So Abdullah Mason is one of one. He has the opportunity to be generational talent in regards to being a southpaw, young buck coming in, having a lot of success. And it taught me a lot about him, right? So if you're a fan of him coming up into the box and stuff like that, you know he get people out of there before 6 rounds. Like he be knocking shit out, TKO, he drops stuff and stuff like that. So the fact is that Sam Noakes took him to deep waters in regards to the 12 rounds, championship round of boxing. He learned a lot about himself, and he taught us a lot about him, right? Because it's not just about let me get you out of here early. Let's fight, let's dance to the very, very bell, and I still get the win. And Sam Noakes showed a lot of heart, a lot of grit. So it's not just about the winner and loser. I think that the actual fight was very, very entertaining. You got the open cut on the eye. You got the headbutt you got the clash for Mason. He had a cut on his forehead as well. So it could have easily been medically stopped, and that would have ruined a really, really good fight. But for Mason, being a southpaw is very, very interesting. That he is dominating the way he is, and he got a really quality win. So we'll see his career. But I want to see Kid Austin, bro. Kid Austin, stop ducking. Your daddy talk a lot, and he wanted Mason before this fight. And he said, I want you to go ahead and whoop this dude. Now we're here. He whooped the dude. He answering all your questions. No more ducking, because you duck once, don't duck twice.
Yeah, I want to be respectful. I don't think he whooped Noakes. I think he beat him. But that was a good ass fight, bro. Noakes was bleeding. His eye was busted from like the 3rd or 4th round. He fought that whole fight with blood in his eye, bro. You know how I don't know if y'all ever had a cut on your eye, but when blood is in your eye, it is really hard to see.
Yeah.
It is really hard to see when you got blood. But he fought that like what 9 rounds, 8-9 rounds like that, bro. So I thought it was just commendable. Like I was like, dude is tough, bro. He's tough. Like he fought so good, I wouldn't mind seeing him fight again. That's how I felt. I thought that was a really good fight. But anyway, my bad. Tevin, anybody? Do y'all want to talk? Got more on Abdullah, or y'all want to go to the next?
No,
Real quick.
I ain't got. Go ahead, Mitch.
Go ahead, man.
I disagree. He beat the crap out of dude.
You think so?
Yeah, he was putting. It was Merry Fistmas in there, boy. It was Merry Fistmas. Respect to dude, because he, like you said, we're respecting him because most people have been out of it. And it was crazy how like he was taking punches, and it was like the old school boxing, like 1908 style. Like he'll take a punch, he'll just like lock up and just like, oh my god, damn, he's just like freezing in the middle of the ring. But respect to him, what I like about Mason is gonna be hate. The hate that I have, I know it's two different styles of fighters. How Shakur fights.
Okay.
He was in there, bro. Like the whole, if you listen to the commentators, which I don't agree with most of the shit they were saying, but they was like, oh man, he should just box him and just, get the points, jab, and get out of there and stuff. He was like, nah, I'm trying to get this kill. That's the knock that he has, is like he tries to go for the kill and instead of get style points instead of like trying to just be safe. And I get it, Floyd has the be safe thing, and I get Shakur why he does it. But entertainment wise, that was entertaining what he was doing. So, and it gets his name up there. So, like, just the way he was fighting, I liked it. But one thing I didn't like, when he was in the phone booth, like, he would just, I know Southpaw, your hands really ain't up, but if old dude wasn't messed up, I think, like, if he fights somebody else, he got to put his hands up, because they was close and they was both just like this. So I was like, oh, bro, somebody's got to do something. But it was a great fight though. It was a really good
Fair
fight.
Enough. I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it.
Go ahead, on that E2. I get what Mitch is saying, because Mitch is kind of speaking for the general audience. A lot of times, the audience just wants to see people go at it and just die in that ring, and I get it. But me personally, I'm a smart man. Like I'm always thinking about the next move. So I'm not. Don't try to go out there and die when you already up. It's like if it was football, you up 4 touchdowns. Why is you still trying to throw bombs and the running game is smooth? It's one thing if it ain't working, but when you can, if you can box. But like if that's not really, if he's really not good with that style, then I get it too. But mostly for me, I got to see a lot of the highlights. I was reading, following y'all in the chat, going on X, following the trends. That sounded and looked like it was the fight of the year, like y'all said.
Yeah.
Because it gave everybody what they wanted as far as the entertainment value.
And a hell of a way to start that championship part of the card, right? That was a hell of an opening to them top 4 fights, man. Yeah. So,
but if he's gonna fight higher quality, he better get to boxing, because we seen that. I think it was I think the last fight I really watched was like this was a while back when T.O. fought. I want to say it was Loman, and T.O. should have easily won that, but he was doing goof shit and he wasn't boxing, and he almost fucked around and lost. Like that's why they be saying box, because if you give a man a chance, he gonna take that chance. Because all it takes is one good hook, and you're through. It don't matter how great of a boxing match you put up. You get put on that canvas and you go to sleep. Everything you did is erased.
I like that. Speaking of get put on the canvas, hold on, because I want to say something to Mitch too. Come on, he ain't ready for Shakur yet. Let's chill, because I don't know. I like how.
No.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't saying he's on his level.
I'm saying he don't like
entertainment.
I know. I just want to be clear though. Yeah. I just want to be clear. He ain't ready for Shakur. I know you hate him, but it's levels.
Shakur ain't ready for some folks too. You want to put it that way? He be ducking too.
Who's he not ready for? I ain't mad at Say it on the pod.
Let's go on, because we got a couple fights.
Go ahead.
No, you got. I was just gonna say we got a couple fights, man. So speaking.
Go ahead.
Me or Tevin? What you talking about, Mitch?
Go ahead.
Carry on, brother.
Oh, okay. I'm talking about Brian Norman versus Devin Haney now. Ted called me about this fight. He was like, "What you think?" And I said, "Listen, I have pure hate for Haney. Like, I'm just a hater. So I don't have any boxing technical fundamentals as to why I got Brian Norman. But I'm picking Norman because Haney he annoying to me. But dog, when you talk about levels yesterday, bro, sheesh, Haney, bro, my bad. Go ahead. Haney just looked
Norman was completely disappointed.
What warehouse Norman work at?
He said, what warehouse he work at?
Man.
Oh, he's a literal warehouse worker?
I'm asking. It looked like that, man. His face looked like a couple boxes that fell on his face or something.
Only thing I gotta say about Norman, bro, and I get it, like you gotta sell the fight, right? A lot of people chirp that aren't really chirpers to sell those fights. But damn it, boy, like you can't be out there like this man was chirping the whole trail to the fight. And to do that against Haney, like, and you know, me and Ted was talking about it. We had our back and forth, but at the end of the day, I got respect for Haney in the sense that he went out there and shut that man up, and he been dealing with a lot of like he said, I hate that man. He been dealing with a lot of hate after he got beat up by Ryan Garcia, regardless of what the records say. He lost that fight. I think we all can agree on that. I don't care what. Yeah. I don't care what it took. He lost.
Hold on, Tevin. To what you saying? To add to what you saying, Tevin. To me, it also shows how good Ryan Garcia is because
for sure.
Y'all want to talk about somebody getting their ass whooped? I thought Brian Norman got his ass whooped. I thought that was. I didn't think
Brian Norman definitely got his ass whooped. Yeah, Ryan Garcia's been one of them ones. He's been in the media for a long time. He talks his shit, but he can back it up too. I know everybody talk about the Tank fight. That was a fight where he went out of his way to make that fight happen. And sometimes that's the sacrifice that has to be made that like a Mitch or maybe even a Ted can appreciate, because I know they're always on here talking about people ducking. You got to respect Garcia because he went out of his way to make that Tank fight happen. And he shouldn't have, because what they made him do to make that fight was some bullshit. They didn't make Tank accommodate at all. And honestly, to be real, Tank don't sell fights. Tank has been a part of a machine that sells fights. Garcia, in my opinion, comparing him to Garcia, he don't got a mouthpiece, pause. Part of my left. he's not talking shit like Garcia and selling fights like Garcia. I knew who Garcia was a long time. He been on social media. He had his own presence. Tank was
big on YouTube.
Tank was blessed because he was under the GOAT. You feel me? He's under Mayweather.
Hold on, Tevin. Let me read this comment real quick, Tevin.
Go ahead.
Iconic in the chat, man. My dog. What up, Iconic? He said, "Hey, I didn't know y'all were boxing fans, man. I'm a huge fan. I used to box when I was a teenager. That's what's up, Iconic." He said, "Devin is a great boxer. We agree." Ted, what you got to say, bro? What you got to say about that? Haney
some of them videos for the boxing. Go ahead, Ted. My bad.
Yeah.
Yo, Devin Haney put a masterclass on last night. You know, this is somebody where we talking about the stipulations like what Tev saying. He said Garcia put himself in a disadvantage just to make the fight happen. You know, the hydration clause, being that strict on the weight, can't, you know what I'm saying, rehydrate or whatever the case may be prior to the fight. You still got to be able to cut weight. Like, he did all those sacrifices and then fought an animal, right? With Devin Haney went up a weight class and went to go against a title fight. So he went to your class, your backyard. You was popping shit saying that he in the cage with an animal, now he got to die. Your daddy was talking, said the whole season was perfect, everything like that. Y'all was popping it crazy on the interviews, right? And this is the things that I watch, and I want y'all to understand. I don't never jump out the window like this when it comes to boxing. But last night, Devin Haney's jab looked like Floyd's. And it wasn't a check jab. It was a power jab. So anytime that he stepped forward to go ahead and get some action, I'm talking about Brian, he got punched in his goddamn face. And that's why that nose broke so early. And when we talking about GOATs, I never, ever, ever want to compare anybody to Floyd in regards of like just greatness, because he's already established. But what I seen last night from Devin Haney, he had a game plan. Jab on all the aggressive 1, 2, 3s. get the fuck out of there when Brian started throwing crazy, and adjust as you go. He was moving. Brian was just standing in the middle and wanting to bang with Devin Haney. Devin Haney is not going to bang with you. Devin Haney is going to do his
He was
points
so fast,
and
man.
get up
He
out
was
of there.
so fast.
And here's the thing: a lot of people don't realize Ryan Garcia's best feature is the left hook, right? Everybody knows that his hands is the fastest in the motherfucking game, and that's what dropped Devin Haney. Everybody knew that before coming into this fight. Brian's best feature is the left hook and the straight right. He's not going to fall for the same shit twice. When somebody's a defensive technician like that, you're not going to make the same mistakes twice. And if not, he wouldn't have got this far in the first place. So people got to realize Devin Haney put out a master class. And then, like, you got people like Connor Ben talking down after the interview, and he said he doesn't want to fight because it's going to be a snooze fest. He doesn't want to give those people that fight. You don't want to give those people that fight because you're going to fucking lose. If you fuck around and come back to 147 and you want Devin Haney, you're going to fucking lose. That's why a lot of people duck Devin Haney. Devin Haney dad talked the most. Bill Haney is like no Diddy. He's talking about mouthpiece. He talked the most shit on Instagram I've ever seen as anybody's dad. And he said he wants smoke with everybody. Yet we talk about why he hasn't fought any people. Ask them. Don't ask Devin Haney that. Ask them why they not fighting this dude.
They showing
It
up.
looks
Hey,
like a
and I
duck.
want
It
to add
smells
to
like a
that.
duck, and it sounds like a duck. It's a duck.
Yeah. I want to add to that. Hold on, y'all. Remember, Iconic in the chat said he said no, Tank is a draw. You got non-boxing fans watching him due to his knockout power in a similar fashion to how Deontay Wilder is. That's
Hey,
I feel you. I feel you, Iconic.
E, since you right there, because I was gonna address that. Let me just state this and be clear. I'm not saying Tank ain't a big name. Obviously, he's one of the biggest. What I'm saying is when it comes to attitude and like selling the fight, yeah, bruh's hella nonchalant, just kind of there. You could see that even with the
I get what you're saying.
Jake fight. Like he's not like passionate and selling the fight. He's been under a machine majority of his career where he didn't have to do that. And that's what I'm saying. Like Ryan Garcia, he had to sell himself. Pause. It's kind of crazy.
No, you
But
good.
yeah,
I get it. I get what you're saying.
And that's what more so I mean on that point.
I got you.
But
Let Red go. Red, what you about to say?
Big though.
I know you watch them dad's fights, Red. What you about to say?
Nah, I was just gonna say I think that loss that Devin Haney took to Ryan Garcia's was a wake up call. I think he needed that. I think that got him refocused. I think at first he was hella arrogant because he hadn't took no L's. And I think it just refocused him because he done always been a good boxer. He just needed to get back on his shit. So I think that loss actually put him back where he needed to be.
It helped him. So, I get what you're saying. Hey, sometimes you need that. What they call it, humble pie. Sometimes you need that shit.
Humble pie.
What you about to what's up, Mitch? What's up, Mitch?
Man, let's be real. In all sports, confidence is the best thing you need to have.
Yeah. You gotta have it. Yeah, you gotta have it.
He got confident once he dropped him. Before that happened, he looked like Shane Mosley against Floyd Mayweather. He even said it. He was out there.
He was shaking like he was twerking out there, wasn't he? He was.
His confidence.
He was.
Before that punch, if I would watch just the first round and a half, if they fight 10 times, I'd be like, Devin Haney's not gonna be that confident if he has going into this fight the same way. Now, granted, he put on a masterclass. I agree, but confidence is what made him he looked real hesitant, and you're supposed to figure your fighter out in the beginning, but once he dropped him, his confidence went through the roof. And
no, you ain't wrong, Mitch. He was twerking kind of fast too. I ain't
gonna
lie. That's crazy. He was twerking, bro. He was. You ever seen Scooby Doo when they be in the haunted house? That's what he was kind of looking like. He was. Yeah,
bro. His confidence, bro. And I disagree. Like he looked. Me personally, I thought he lost to Lomachenko, but I don't think he really. This fight was the best fight I've seen him fight in a nice amount of time. And I agree with everything Ted said. The jab was crazy because Norman. I don't know if he was still rattled or that. I never watched any of Brian Norman's fights. I know he's a bulldog, but you got to get off that line, bro. He just kept on moving straight forward. The easiest person to hit is somebody that's not moving. Like he just kept on jabbing them. So
Haney is one of the hardest people to hit.
And the best thing is his jab. Like so.
Yeah. Hey, before we move to BENAVIDEZ, I got a question for the panel. Do we think Shakur is scared, and are we gonna ever get this fight? Because this is the fight it's a fight I've been wanting to see for a minute.
Devin
I honestly
is
just
fourth.
I gave up on this shit. To
What's
be
the fight,
100
Ted?
with you, huh?
What's the fight? What's the fight?
Shakur versus Haney.
Haney?
Like I've been wanting to see that fight forever. I'm tired of them talking. Like let's figure this shit out.
I mean,
I don't think it
see
ever.
why not.
I don't think it ever happens. I think.
I don't see why
I think.
not though.
I think you got.
Go
I
ahead,
think.
Money,
I think you
bro.
got one party woofing. I know with boxing and Tevin know too. It's a lot of woofing on camera, but the motherfuckers don't really want to sign that paperwork.
People
And
know,
I'm
and
gonna say,
they know
Who's
who's
the
good.
one you
Boots, did
say
y'all
don't
see
want
where
to sign
Boots?
though, Red? Which
Hold on,
side
real
you
quick.
saying
Hold on,
don't
Tevin.
wanna sign?
That's a good
Go
question.
ahead,
Did
my
y'all see
bad,
where
my bad.
Boots? You good? You said what Boots said. Brian Norman is not good. He told them before the Boots. He was like, Brian Norman is not good, bro. Like, and when he says not good, I think he mean elite. And I think that my point in saying that is that they know who not to fight and who to take on. Like
Motherfucker, you not good. Motherfucker, you not good. How about that?
Boots, hold on, my bad. I ain't want to take us off, but
Nah,
Tevin
because you
said,
about
who
to
you
make
think
me
about
mad.
signing the paperwork? My bad.
but I think
You're not
because
signing the
Tevin asked
paperwork.
me, I think Devin them. I think his dad and them do a good job of woofing. And I think Devin them don't be want to sign the paperwork because there's a lot of fights Devin pros they had a long time ago that for some reason they never come to fruition. But it'd be a whole lot of talk online, and his dad would be in the gym talking that shit. Cause like I told you, I follow it, and it's just like, man, you really don't want to fight. It just sounds
They're in
good.
the comments said it's gonna be a snooze fest. Devin Haney and Shakur.
Facts.
Lord.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Gonna be a lot of.
I still want to
It's
see.
not gonna be a Mitch fight for sure, but it's gonna be the type of fight I want to see. Real boxing.
There you go, Tevin.
I want to see some real fucking boxing.
For the people watching, Mitch is a UFC fan, so he like to see people. He like a pit bull Cruz kind of guy. He want to see that type of guy. We
gotta start a backyard boxing.
He like Kimbo Slice. He like that.
It ain't gotta be that. I grew up watching different. I grew up watching different type fighters, dog.
I'm fucking with you, Mitch, man.
It's different. Marvin Hagler and them throws hands, dog.
That's different. That's a whole different level, though.
Roy Jones throws hands.
Hey, real talk though.
47
heavyweight, big dogs. That's another level. You got to.
You ain't wrong.
You got to.
But even
Pacquiao
to Mitch's
threw
point,
hands.
But even to Mitch's point though, Pacquiao threw
got his
hands.
ass beat a lot too. Go ahead, Red.
But Roy Jones, Pacquiao, shit, even Floyd to a certain extent, they throw hands. We don't want to see a motherfucker dance all day. Like even Floyd fights was still entertaining. He was boxing.
Yeah.
So it's
hey,
like,
but Red,
we just don't want to see that.
A lot of people would disagree with you though. That's what I'm saying. So
That
nobody's
mean
gonna be satisfied.
That mean they ain't watch. They mean they ain't watch the whole fight, or they watching highlights.
I agree.
Or they just don't value the boxing. Like I agree with you, Red.
It's the casuals.
It's a lot of motherfuckers that talk a lot of shit. They don't watch a whole lot of fights. They don't watch the whole fight. They watch a little highlights of what they see. If you watch a whole fight of Florida, any one of them guys we see, they put on a good show for the most part. They do what they got to do to get their numbers. You know what I'm saying?
And Red, I don't want to get hit. That's with boxing. I don't want to get hit.
Yeah, I get it.
If I hit you more than you hit me, that's how I win the fight. So why are you mad at me for winning fights? Like I don't. You feel me? Like it'd be different if I was doing this.
I agree.
But they dance. E. My fault. Them motherfuckers be saucing the whole fight.
I felt that way about Haney until yesterday. I felt like he was in the middle last night. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. I agree with 100%. If the plan is not to get hit, but don't be mad when you're not the draw and people don't want to pay you.
Thanks.
Don't get mad.
It
is
and
people saying we don't want to see you. Don't get mad then.
Hey, you're right. To Mitch's point, that's where honestly, when you those type of defensive fighters, that's when you gotta really talk that shit. Like everybody can say what they want about Floyd. That's anti-Floyd, but the reason motherfuckers was locked in because Floyd talked that shit. And when he was out there flexing, doing his thing, he showing you everything he got, that just made people mad, and it made them want to hit that motherfucker.
They wanted to see him lose.
$5.99.
I was gonna say, I was one of them.
They wanted to see him lose. Make somebody one of them. And you ain't wrong.
Like real talk.
Yeah.
So they gotta figure that shit out because if they sell the fight, it's gonna happen. But they gotta sell it. And I ain't.
That's a fact. You
it
ain't
hasn't been sold. That's the problem.
That shit gonna be on ESPN.
Turkey will take that fight, man. Turkey put that fight on there.
Secure an ESPN fighter, man. Has he had a pay-per-view fight?
Come on, man. Come on,
Red.
I'm
betting
ESPN is pay-per-view. Chill out, Red.
His last one was just pay-per-view. Zapata was pay-per-view.
You don't get that shit for free.
Was it Zapata? Am I tripping? It was Zapata. Was it Zapata? I think it was
Y'all
a
know what
couple.
y'all know what I'm talking about, man. That man fighting
I
for
get what
free,
you saying.
man.
I get you hating. Look,
Hey,
hold on, because I want to move on
That's
to
a
the
real
next
free
quick, real
fight.
fight.
quick. Hold on.
Oh, wait. Go
They're
ahead.
gonna sell the fight, so
ESPN too is crazy.
it could be overseas just like this last night. It's probably gonna be
It's
where
gonna be streamed on Tubi.
Mason Abdullah was fighting first match.
Come on, man.
they,
You
they,
hate
they
too hard.
they need some
You
big
out of
time
pocket.
people to go ahead and
You
sell the
a
fight,
cat
sell the
baby.
card for real. For real.
There's
Let's
no
be
way
real.
Shakur that card gonna be the fourth. But come on, brother. It's at least the co-main event. You tripping, man. You tripping. Anyway, I ain't mad at what y'all. I get it. I
It's
want to
gonna
move
be on
on.
ESPN.
I only
Go
asked
ahead.
Shakur to do one thing.
What's
Because
that?
you talk about you want him to fight Devin Haney. I want you to whoop T.O. first.
He do got
No,
T.O. Didn't he sign that fight? I think they locked that in.
Yeah,
Well,
that's happening.
So what I'm saying is,
That's like-
I'm not going to go into an explanation. If you could whoop T.O. like George Kambosos did, then we could talk different. But like I said, just focus on the opponent. Let's not act like you got a small frick, like you got a small fish in front of you, bro. This is a big fish.
Yeah, no, you're right.
This is a big fish. So if you can convincingly, I don't care if you win. I want you to convincingly prove to me that you can whoop T.O. and actually back up what you're talking about. Then you can go for Roach. You can go for, you know what I'm saying? You can go for them bigger names that got that draw like Mitch say. You can go for Devin Haney. You can go for Roach. But for right now, beat up T.O.
Yeah, he got something in the he got a world champion in his face. So
yeah, beat T.O. up because T.O. not light.
Yeah, he ain't light at all. Hey,
Durr,
like, hold on, let's go. We can go there. Let's go to the next two fights.
Bigger
Then we
hater
go.
than Red. He said ESPN.
I see him talking about ESPN too. He
I thought
started.
it was
He was the
ESPN
one that
News for real.
He ain't lying.
ESPN.
Let's talk about the next fight, man.
Yeah. Next two fights, man.
But secure ESPN fight. Keep going up.
I ain't really got a lot to say about Bam and Benavidez. They just whooped on him, y'all. I don't really. How do y'all feel? I mean, Bam was smiling when he knocked dude out.
It's like one of them.
He was like,
it's like one of them.
Wow, it was just.
You know the little kickboxing thing that when you go in the gym, it just stand there and it don't move. That's what it looks like. It's like he just basically out there.
You say he was
just kind of doing his
dummy.
I said it to y'all in the chat. He looked bored.
Like he was going like this at one point, and I'm just like,
oh, Benavidez.
The referee just looking
Yardy was
like
holding his arm.
My
bad. Let's go in order then, Zell. Go Bam Martinez, man. Do anybody on the floor, man? How y'all feel Bam Martinez? I mean, Bam Rodriguez versus Martinez, man.
I ain't really watched that fight.
What's next for Bam, Ted? Go ahead, Ted. Go ahead, Ted, man.
So you gotta be clear, bro. Then you gotta put context. Bam runs 115 to 118. There is nobody remotely close to him in his weight class. I'm talking about like there's no competition. He made that look so light. And Puma is a world champion. Let's be clear. Like the Puma Martinez is who he fought. He's your typical Spanish old school bruiser type of thing where you try to just put your chin down, close your eyes, and land something vicious. And Bam footwork is one of one. Like I don't think that the head motion, no Diddy, in regards to like being able to dodge some of the punches and stuff like that, him being able to roll off of punches, like he needs to work on that. If he wants to go to 122, he better not just be standing in the trenches and thinking that he can just roll off of every single punch. Because he fucking around, go see anyway, it's gonna be a night. It's gonna be a long nap. I want
to see him fight.
But that's the thing though, because Inoue said in an interview that he plans on moving up to 126, right? And eventually flirt with the idea of like going up to the 130s and stuff like that. But you're gonna have to want to chase him and pick up weight. But Bam already said in an interview he don't want to go nothing past 126.
Oh, okay.
So
well maybe
so
you just want 122.
You just want to dominate 122. So you gonna eventually go up after Inoue leaves. What that sound like to you?
Might be ducking. It could be a legacy move though, Ted. Like some people don't want to. I mean, like you dominate the area you in, but I'm.
How old is Bam? I know. Anyway, it's like 30. He's like 32.
115, 122 is bad weight for grown men. I'm just, good.
He's 25. Bam is 25, bro. He's 25 years old. Like he's young. He's young as shit, man.
Bam footwork is elite, bro. Real talk.
Yeah.
And that was a snooze. He made a championship caliber opponent look like a dude from, like you said yesterday, Planet Fitness coach. He looked crazy out there. He looked terrible.
Shout out to Bam though. I like Bam. I like Bam. Now Benavidez and Yardy. Yardy, he just looks muscular, like a bruiser, and Benavidez just again outclassed him. He was just better. Way more punches, way more movement. He's just, I don't know. I thought Benavidez just showed levels. I think Benavidez and Bam just showed levels at their weight class. And I want to see Benavidez go get Bivol and Bitterbeef. I want to see him go get them. That's all he got there. That's it. Who else in there, Ted? He had 175. That's the class.
But listen, you tripping. You tripping.
Go get him.
Because when Benavidez went up to 175, the question mark was, you have not got a solidified knockout in this weight class since you moved up. Okay. Yesterday was the first one, and he convincingly whooped him. His hands is OD. Like, he should not be that big of a dude with hand speed like that. That shit is unheard of. But basically, every single belt that he had last night after the fight was all the belts that Bivol vacated. Bivol said, all right, you can have all three of these. I'm going up to go. Beterbiev, excuse me. Beterbiev said, you can have all of these, and Bivol, I'm going to fight Bivol. But you want them, but Bivol and Beterbiev not even healthy.
Yeah, they both hurt. I think
they both hurt, so you want him to wait.
And they want to. I think they want a rematch too, right? They want to fight.
They want a rematch because of how good Bivol looked in the second fight against Beterbiev. But then also, after the interview of Benavidez said that after this, he said he's done with 175. He's about to go up to cruiser, and he said he wants to fight the Hispanic dude. I can't remember. He said his name too fast, but there's a cruiserweight that's a championship belt holder.
Alberto.
Yeah.
Was it Alberto?
Yeah. So he wants to fight him. He wants to fight him for the belt, and then he said after he takes that belt, then he will entertain the idea of Bivol or Beterbiev. But my thing is this:
Bivol's my guy, man.
Man, Bivol's so goddamn good, man. I don't think that Beterbiev doesn't want to do that to the end of his career. But
it'll be very entertaining, huh?
Hell yeah!
Oh, look at him! Look at him!
I bet it will.
Yeah, look at him. You don't get a lot of dancing. Once you get the 175 up, it's not a lot of people who dance.
If I were to do MMA comparison, this would be like Power 10 versus John Jones in their primes. This would be amazing.
Yeah, because motherfuckers is sitting there for
what, Mitch?
They're boxers. Hey, they're boxers. There's fighters. I like fighters, dog. I like fighters.
I ain't gonna front after last night.
We always talking about boxing and not enough, basically violence. But like Mitch is big on UFC. I don't fuck with UFC no more. Like my golden era was, you feel me, when the Rampage was there, Rashad Evans, the Forest. Like during that time, you had personalities who were selling fights, talking their shit, and going at it. Nowadays, it's like, don't get me wrong, it's kind of like when we talk about the basketball shit. Like, them fighters are great. They can fight like a motherfucker. It's some of the best technical fighting you've seen. But it's boring as fuck to me because, like, it's just fighting. There ain't no story behind it.
So Tiv like storyline.
Yeah, I like storylines.
You gotta have a storyline, bro. That's just boring as shit, bro. That's why I don't fuck with UFC no more.
I get it.
What type of guys y'all?
I used to like the early era of wrestling too. It was entertaining, but people still like this era of wrestling now. It's great storylines, but UFC. The thing about it is, there ain't no ducking, bro. That's what I like it, but I don't like it because the UFC fighters don't. Dana White has lock and key. He can do whatever he wants. So, and they don't get paid their value. So that's the one thing I don't like about it. Yeah. But you might duck one fight, but the fans want to see this fight, and he's gonna make it happen.
Hold on, Mitch.
They don't duck. They don't duck like that.
That ain't true because we didn't get Tom and we didn't get John. Tom versus John. Like if you had a certain status in the UFC, you get to pick where you at. Now, granted, I'll follow up with this. If you don't get with the program, Dana's definitely on that shit. He'll make you disappear in a sense on some fighting shit, but they're still ducking, bro. Like again, this is my thing. Even what you saying the wrestling shit, wrestling had a period from really like that new aggression era where Brock Lesnar and John came. It was a while to me but once they got Vince up out of there and they got new blood and new storylines, that shit switched up. Now, granted, I have hope for the UFC because ever since they did that contract and they made a big conglomerate with WWE, I'm hoping that there's some new guys that come in there and just you got to make that shit fresh. Like you was talking about how you don't fuck with the Haney and the Shakur. A lot of that is because there's no story there. It's just two motherfuckers is like that, but they not really chirping. They're not bringing you in because you already know, according to you, Mitch, it's gonna be a snooze fest. But if they was actually talking some shit that entertained you, you probably be more in.
Yeah.
It's still be a snooze fest, but I want to see it.
What
you about to say?
It's a good.
I don't want to
What
see
you
a
say?
snooze fest, dog. UFC is just more entertaining, first of all, because you can't like
I'm with
you can
Mitch.
be it's just more than likely there's gonna be a knockout. Somebody's gonna get tapped out. Now, granted, there can be a snooze fest, two people just wrestling and grappling for position, but there's still like a. To be able to, the grappling is like next. The wrestling is the next level. It looks boring because I like seeing hands, but the technician being technical in wrestling, like a wrestler can beat somebody not even throwing a fucking punch. That somebody that has the craziest knockout power. Like it's just Styles makes fights, and it's like, bro, he can't. You try to see him throw a punch, like when they go from UFC to fight Jake Paul, they're like, bro, he is trash.
It's not the same.
That same person will be undefeated in UFC because it's just
they get paid to take that fall, man.
I think so too, man. Joshua better not lose to Jake Paul either.
Chill out, Ted.
Joshua better knock Jake Paul out.
I just want to talk about
Let Red go. Let Red go. My bad.
I just want to talk about it.
Y'all. Let Red.
Look.
Hey, if it don't happen, you know why.
I fuck with Jake, but this next fight, go ahead and play the funeral service.
He better get knocked out. What's up, Red? Go ahead, Red.
I don't care what they pay. I don't care what they pay.
Hold on, Red go.
Boy, knock that motherfucker out.
Nice.
What you say?
I just want to say, y'all talk about this storyline shit. Ain't nothing worse than a nigga doing all this talking in this storyline being here and there, and then that fight is a fucking snooze fest. So with me, all that storyline don't matter if you can't uphold it in the ring. So I don't want to see nobody doing a ton of talking, and then we get here and we like, bro, this is what we hyped up the whole time. I could have went and did something. I could have read a book. You know what I'm saying? Nobody want to see this shit. I'm just being one.
I could have read a book.
You ain't
read no goddamn book. Shut up, man. You ain't read.
Last thing about UFC.
Bro. He look around for a book. Ain't no books in that book. Go find one.
No, I got one. No, I do got a book I've been reading in my work bag. That's crazy.
Yeah, all right.
I read all the time.
All right. Hey, look, real quick, man. But either I want to wrap us up on the boxing, man. I thought the card was still fire. At least those 4 fights that I watched, bro.
Yeah, it was.
Shout out to all those guys for putting them zeros on the line because we talk about guys not wanting to or just wanting to be undefeated, bro. We had seven of those 8 guys except Yardy all had zeros. So I appreciate people just coming out, and it helps you see the levels. So, but anyway, I want to ask y'all this, man. So Kenyon, Red, can you fill me in on Kenyon Martin and Draymond Green? I know you at least know what happened. What's up with them? What's going on? How did it? Yeah. Where it start from? Yeah.
Pretty much it stemmed from just a comment Kmart made. I don't think he was dissing Draymond in the basketball sense. Kenyon has always said Draymond is not a tough guy. He picks and chooses who he want to be tough with. And I think Draymond took that out. That he knew he couldn't win with him on that category, so he took it and made it a basketball conversation. So he felt like he's done more for basketball than Kenyon Martin done in his career, but it's 2 different spectrums. Because if you look at Kenyon Martin, his first round pick, I mean, he was the first pick actually.
First overall, yeah.
And he was actually like a 1 or 2 options on the teams in his earlier years that he played. Draymond really can't speak from that perspective, but where Draymond always wins at in his trump card is, well, I was part of a dynasty and I won championships. And that's cool, but I feel like that's a cop-out if we talking one-on-one. It's like a nigga bringing in money when we having a regular conversation. It's like you automatically lose to me. But if you ask me, is Kenyon Martin a better talent? He's a better talent. Draymond just fell in a better situation. And that's pretty much what it is.
But I see something on Mitch's face too. Go ahead, Tevin. Go ahead. No. Mitch look like he. But go ahead, Tevin. Go ahead.
Mitch, you want to go first, or can I go?
Oh, and Kenyon, hold on real quick. And Kenyon listed 200 dudes that was better than Draymond. He did do that.
That was where I was gonna go next after that, cause okay, we gonna get there.
Popeye Jones.
now as somebody, I love Kenyon Martin because I'm Bean is my number one. Then it's Melo. So I seen a lot of Kenyon Martin because he was helping Melo. They almost overcame, but they couldn't fuck with my Lakers. It be what it be. But it's my problem with Kenyon. Again, Kenyon dope ass talent, but Draymond said a lot of real shit that people don't want to talk about. What did Kenyon Martin ever do to actually bring success to his team? Now, granted, you went to the chip with the Nets.
He went
We
three
don't
times,
remember.
Tip.
Hold on, Red.
He went three times,
I got
dog.
you. I'm gonna let you rebuttal. We don't remember that Nets team for
It was
Kenyon.
two.
We remember that Nets team for Jay Kidd. Like, let's stop the
Ooh, I
bullshit.
don't know about that, Tevin.
Nah, that's
Let's stop
I
the
don't
cap,
know
bro.
about
bullshit.
that,
That's
nigga. I don't
cap,
know.
bro. That's
Jay
cap.
Kidd was running that
Nah,
shit,
they was
bro.
nice.
Jay
Is that
Kidd
Keith
was
Van Horn
running.
on that team
They
too?
was
Harry
nice, but I'm
Kittles,
saying
Lucius
when you
Harris.
come
Go
on,
ahead, go
bro.
ahead, Tevin.
We
Come on,
don't
bro.
we
Who
don't
was the
remember the
star of
Warriors,
that team?
but we
E?
don't
Who was
remember
the
the
star
Warriors
of that
because they
team?
was
Jason
great.
Kidd was the best player. I mean,
No,
he
Okay,
was
but
the yeah.
and this is a lot of people say, well, we don't, bruh. Draymond Green runs the offense for the Warriors.
ain't nobody
The
Hey,
about
offense
you.
goes through Steph because he's the key, obviously. But as far as facilitating,
Starting it.
taking the ball up and down the court, that's Draymond Green, bro. He's a
Ain't
major
Let
nobody
part
Zell go,
about
of
no
y'all.
drip.
Let Zell. Zell had a
he's a
rebuttal for him,
major
Greg.
part of the team, bro. Like,
Go
He
what
ahead.
is.
are
He
we
is.
talking
hey,
about? Like,
hey.
people
Go,
So
say
Zell.
apart, but he's a
I,
major part. Go ahead, Zell.
so Kmart. I didn't get the actual numbers, but he did pull up the record. Like when
I
Clay's
saw that.
out there
I
with
got it.
Dre, it's a winning record.
Yeah,
When Clay was out, Steph was out, it was a losing record. So
And
yeah.
he
it's
was the
like
12th
Come
scoring. He
on,
said he
when
was the
bro.
12th
he was a
highest
12th,
point scorer.
Draymond
number
don't even
12.
play. Draymond don't even play when Steph Curry hurt or playing. Draymond
Yeah,
will
it's
go sit
like
That was a
down.
narrative for a
when
while.
you
Look,
That
out
was
there
a
by
narrative.
he
yourself, it's
don't.
like you don't know what to do. It don't look
Okay,
good at
so
all.
answer this for me, Zell. When was Kenyon Martin the number one player on
But
his team?
I don't think this is
He was
about
the
Kenyon
number.
Martin. This is about Draymond Green.
Hold on,
Like
Zell.
I feel you. I feel you. Go ahead.
no,
I
but,
answer
but
that.
I'm
Red got
saying
it. Go
like
ahead,
Kenyon
Red.
Martin, he didn't even name himself. I don't like saying he's better than Draymond. He was just simply saying what Draymond is not as this person that he's making it seem like and stuff like that. Basically,
But that's what I was saying in the
Name some
beginning, though.
names.
It's easy for you to be that guy when you're a part of a dynasty. Like that's what I think we all. If Draymond wasn't on them Warrior teams, we would not talk about Draymond Green. He'd have been out the NBA if we've been 100% honest.
I don't
Or been
like,
on somebody that.
Red. You know why I don't like that statement? Because
Go
how
ahead.
many of those championships do the Warriors win without Draymond? Are we
Exactly.
acting?
When
We
I'm
trying
not
to
saying
equate Kenyon
no.
Martin scoring and being the first option, but Draymond
I'm
was
I'm
a significant impact to those
But
teams, though.
see, that's
I'm
what I'm
not
trying
doing
to
that. I'm
ask.
not doing it. Hold on. I'm not doing
Go
it.
ahead,
I'm
Red.
not. I'm not doing that either though. I'm just being 100. He might not have won, but what I'm saying is easy to add success. It's easy to talk success when you're in the sweet spot. It's easy to
See,
talk.
again though, but for me, this is how I feel, y'all. Let me hear me out. Hear me out right here, bro.
Go ahead.
Y'all, people keep saying systems.
Yeah.
Draymond is the system. That's
Right.
the part that I hate when people say, "Oh, well,
Exactly.
we can move this guy, move this guy." No, when Tim Duncan was on those teams, Tim Duncan is the system.
E, you
They
Hey,
were.
get
hold on.
If you
Can
don't
I
have Tim
answer
Duncan,
Red?
the
Red
hold on.
before
system
you
doesn't
go?
work.
Before
Go
you
ahead.
deep
So without
dive,
Draymond Green, the Warriors don't work. It don't work.
Red. Before you deep dive, because I'm
I
trying
I,
to get
I can train a
Red.
motherfucker to pick
Red.
and
I'm
roll,
trying
but
to
go
get some
ahead.
knowledge, bro. I'm trying to get some
Go ahead.
You
knowledge.
can't train somebody
I'm
to
gonna
be
pivot to
unselfish
you
like
and
Draymond
E.
Green.
I'm gonna
You
pivot
can't
to
train
you and
somebody to
E.
be as unselfish as Draymond
Hold up.
Green.
You let them go so I can go. Because I
I'm gonna
Oh,
got
so
something
pivot
for
I'm
to.
both
sorry.
of y'all.
I'm gonna
Oh,
pivot
go
to
ahead.
you and E because I'm the football guy. Let me ask you this: when was Kenyon Martin the number one option on his team?
When he first came out as the number one
What
pick,
was
that's what I'm trying to
okay?
get you to
Bet.
understand. Yeah, that's what
What
I'm
was
Okay,
trying to
they
get y'all to
go
doing
ahead. Go
understand.
though?
ahead.
What was they doing? What was they
So let's
doing?
let's just do this. For you to be the number one pick, you know you got to be terrible, right? So the season
I
before,
know,
so
Red,
listen, I'm
but
gonna get to it.
go ahead.
So the season before they won like I want to say 18 to 20 games.
Mhm.
Uh, by year 2 or 3, they had became a contender. So yes, they did have a Jason Kidd who was the point guard, but Kenyon Martin was one of the leading scorers on that team.
Yeah.
Right,
So
but you can
so
still
so
get individual success on a bad team. Perfect
I'm not
example.
I'm and I'm
Perfect,
not saying
perfect
you can't.
example, Red. Perfect example. DeMarcus Cousins. None of them fucking sack teams that he was on were good. Those teams were always ass. But every time we watched them teams, we knew Bonafide like, damn, Boogie's him. Like he need to get up out of there so he can make some shit shake. I'm not trying
But
to shit on Kmart, but again, how much individual accolades? Because you can still get individual accolades on a shitty team without getting the wins. So what was he doing to be a key
He went.
fact? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
And I'm trying to get y'all to understand
And
that.
Ted got it
But
after me. Go ahead.
I
Or
think,
after Red. Sorry.
and I think y'all are only speaking on this. What did he do? Shit, because of championships.
No.
Everybody's not gonna win a championship, bro. What I'm telling you is for the Nets to go where the Nets went, when the Nets had been ass for years, he accomplished something in 2 years. The Nets was damn near the number 1 or 2 team each year they went. So
Hold on, E and
they just
Ted,
ran into
because
it.
Red, you just misspoke me.
They just ran into a Lakers. I'm telling you what he did.
I asked you directly, Red. I asked you individually, not fuck the team. Individually, as an individual player, what was Kmart
pull his
doing?
numbers up.
I'm asking you.
He was like 17-8.
He was just 17-8. But he was on a great team.
Let me check again.
Was he on a third team? Was he on the third team All NBA? Was he making any?
No. He ain't making All NBAs.
If we doing numbers, Draymond numbers are never better than his. Individually,
I didn't say numbers, Red. Again, I'm saying individual accolades. Was he on an all defensive team?
What I'm telling you is, and what I'm trying to get you to understand is, if we going off pure numbers, his numbers put him in a position above Draymond Green. Draymond Green winning success with the team gets him the accolades that he has. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand.
Now you answering my question.
He got an All-Star. He got 2 All-Stars, y'all.
got 2?
Oh no, yeah, 1 All-Star and 2.
He got 1 All-Star. He got 1 All-Star.
1 All-Star. My bad.
How many
1
all
All-Star,
defensive teams are all NBAs you got?
No, he has 0, and we all know Kenyon Martin plays defense. So who cares about the fucking accolades, dog? We all know Kenyon Martin can play defense.
But that's what they do, Mitch.
Hey, Mitch,
you trying to get an all defensive team?
Do you go to work for fun, bro?
That's what I want to say. Ain't no players.
No, I'm with you. But I'm trying to get y'all to understand. It's easy, and that's what I'm trying to get. That's what I'm trying to get Tim to understand. If you're a casual, like I'm not calling you a casual fan, but if you're a casual fan, if you're a casual fan, Draymond Green all day. But if you watch basketball, Kenyon Martin's clearly a better basketball player.
Just for what we talking about. I would say E is not a casual, right? Would you agree with that?
Go ahead.
I would hope I wasn't. I would hope I wasn't.
Don't duck, man. Don't duck.
Oh, you talking to me? I don't duck no face.
Is E a casual?
I think
how I get it.
He has a different perspective on shit. And I'm gonna say this. No, hold on. No, I'm not ducking. I'm gonna tell you.
Spin. Go ahead, brother.
I ain't spin shit. He got a different perspective on shit. So E one of them niggas that's gonna use exactly what you just used to solidify the answer. So he can be swayed about numbers as well, even though E hates numbers. One day he'll be on numbers, and the next day he'll get off numbers.
But Red, I'm trying to tell you this, bro.
Today I'm
depends on what I drunk last night. I'm about to tag Ted.
No, yeah. Hold on, y'all. Let Ted go.
I'm gonna just say this: Draymond Green could never win a championship, Red, and I would still think he's more important to the success of a team.
No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't even talk about Draymond. You wouldn't even talk about Draymond Green if he never won a championship.
If you
wait, Red. That's a great. Let Ted go, please.
He's talking to me. He's talking to me.
Okay. Hey, yeah, we having a standstill. It's all good.
Draymond Green would never, if he never won a championship, y'all wouldn't speak of Draymond Green. Draymond Green has never fucking sold a jersey. The only thing Draymond Green is getting fines.
Hey,
I've been 100.
That's true. When I see a 23, it's gonna say Richmond on the back, man.
Like ain't nobody talking about no Draymond Green. He don't even sell the best. Yeah. What you say? Richardson? What is it? Jason Richardson?
Hey, I've never seen a Draymond Green jersey in the store.
Yeah, he's the only 23 that's relevant.
Mitch said there's a Draymond Green player on Texas team, and he wore 23.
He was weak as he was trash.
And that was
his point. Niggas is disrespectful, but I want to hear what Ted got to say.
I'm gonna let him go, but Draymond Green said himself, if you try to play like me, you are trash. That's what Draymond Green said himself. Go ahead, Ted.
What's up, Ted? Man?
Oh, man.
Bring us in, man. What's up, man? Give us some.
I think that
man.
when we talk about this, I think it stems from a different place in basketball. So let me just put a little bit of context in it, because I have to look at it a little bit different. Why they was even beefing. So I think that the number one thing is that they're both from Saginaw, Michigan. right?
That's
So
what he
Nah,
they're
Kenyon
both
said.
Martin from
so so
Dallas.
so so they're both from Michigan.
He from Michigan. He
They
from
both
Michigan.
from
He
Right?
from
state.
So
Michigan.
Kenyon Martin was
Hey,
born there, but he was raised in
He
Texas.
was
In
raised.
yeah,
Dallas.
He was
I
raised in
was,
Yeah,
Texas.
I
Yeah,
was,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Jesus Christ, I ain't talking for 20 minutes.
Let Ted go, man. Let Ted go.
I'm a Michigan
So
person, man.
he's,
My
he
bad.
he was born out there in Michigan and he went to Texas. But what I'm saying is they're from the same area as far as where they grew up with. It's just that Draymond stuck it out and actually, lived his teenager years in there. So I think that may be a little bit of where it stems. And then also, what I'm saying is, if winning didn't get accomplished, then we wouldn't nitpick with it, right? So let's say that both of them went to the finals and then they were on the teams that lost. Then when you look at the actual eye test, it's what you look for in a basketball player, right? If you want that bruiser, that two-way rebounder, that shot blocker, you're gonna fuck with Kenyon Martin because he had that swag. He's the number one pick. He was doing that, like he was the enforcer. So a lot of people from our era really rock with that. But then if you like facilitating, defensive anchor, talk that shit all in your face, they're way more similar than what we're acting like right now in regards to players. They are very, very similar. They're defensive anchors. Draymond doesn't shot block like Kenyon Martin, but he's a damn great all defensive player. But I think that with Kenyon Martin, it's fucked up because he was in the part of history where he went to the finals and lost. But you lost to a dynasty, right? So it's easy for it to be like, oh, well, what did you do? What did you do? Like it's easy to nitpick that portion of his career. But with Draymond, like you were saying, Draymond is that system. They don't win without him, and he's the focal point of that offense. Yes, you got three of the best shooters at one point on the team. There's a lot of context to be talked about. But in regards to facilitating, defensive anchor, and the grit, Draymond was the heart of that dynasty because none of those guys were alpha guys. Everybody was a B team guy, type B type dude. They weren't really in the trenches. They weren't doing that Dylan Brooks shit that Mitch was saying. So they're very, very similar. It's just one was a winner, one was a loser, and in regards of being at the championship. But in regards to player, I do think that Kenyon Martin was a better player than Draymond at their peaks. Because you
So
got to
let
understand, if you win 18 games and then I get here as the number one draft pick and then I go to the finals within 2-3 years, that means that my individual stats, efforts, and things that did not get displayed in my accolades resulted me in beating Allen Iverson, beating Tracy McGrady now,
hmm
beating Paul Pierce and them. Like these are not chumps that the Nets had to go through when they were going up the East when they had to go see the Lakers and stuff in the finals. They're not being pushover teams. And Kenyon Martin was a pivotal part of their success. That's all I'm saying is.
and
So what?
I got one
What?
question for all y'all. I got one question for all y'all because I know we said he the system and all this cap, right? Uh,
Oh, this cap's
if,
crazy.
if
Go
you
ahead.
swap if you swap, hold on, let me ask
Underhanded.
something. Let me ask something. So if you swap the two out, who has a better chance of winning? Does,
Kenyon
if you
I
wouldn't
swap,
think
win.
I think I think Kmart got a better chance of winning.
so
The
that's my
the
point.
the
I don't think so.
but Draymond ain't the scorer that Kenyon Martin is though.
And that,
Like
Y'all
a better
saying
chance at
we
winning.
taking
Two different
I don't think
Draymond
scenarios.
they.
Green?
and that's
I
my
don't think
My
point.
either
bad.
win.
And
Go
that's
ahead.
my entire
Go ahead.
point. You can take one out and put them in a situation. They can at least get one in a situation. You can the other one, he won't even make that jump. Put Draymond like that's what I'm saying. Because he asked me in the beginning what had Kenyon Martin done. Something that Draymond Green can't do. He can't be a number two on the team. Can't be the number
Red,
two on the
He can't be
team.
your number two scoring threat. I agree.
red, mono,
I
mono, y
agree.
mono. If I put Draymond on that Nets team, they're not gonna win. But if I
I
put
said
Kenyon Martin on that Warriors team, they not gonna win. Cause who's gonna
that's
facilitate at that point?
that's not true. Because this
Who's
was
gonna facilitate?
and this is
Who's your facilitator, Red?
and
I
this is
thought you
and
said
this
who have
hold
a
on
better
wait wait
chance.
wait
I
wait
think
wait
they
and
have a better chance. I don't
they have
know.
a
I
better
don't
chance.
think. I think it's
They
about the same. You just
and
fucked
this
If
up
is
the
how
that's
two
Steph Curry and
and
teams.
this
KD on the
it,
same team,
but
they're
wait
winning. What we
and this
talking
No,
about?
how
We
I'm
talking about
talking
and this
Steph
about. I'm
Curry
talking
and
about
them?
when they first
Oh,
played.
they're gonna
no
win.
no
Oh,
it's
okay.
but you can't
Go ahead.
it's all of it. If we go on any championship Draymond won. If you
Yeah.
take Draymond off and put Kane in there, they have a better chance of winning than Draymond
No,
has winning anywhere.
what I'm thinking. So
I'm
so
I'm,
so
I'm
being
finna,
fair with you, Red. When I'm thinking of the core, as much as I love basketball wise seeing KD there, he left. Yeah,
yeah,
that was a
but y'all said
2 year study abroad, and he got his
Two
chips and got up
championships
out of
though.
there. I wish
so,
it would have
Not
been
half of them.
longer because it would have been a a hell of a dynasty. Nobody could ever talk about that shit, to be 100 with you. But what
Taylor,
I'm saying is,
have
when you think of the
ever,
core, when you think of the core of the Warriors, Red, the core of the Warriors is Draymond, no order, Draymond, Steph, and Clay.
Yeah.
If I replace
Draymond
with Draymond with Kmart, he can't do what Draymond does on that team. Just like I'm agreeing with you though. I'm agreeing with you though.
But I'm gonna
Because
tell
if
you what you're tripping
Draymond
at.
goes to the Nets, he can't do that. He
But this is
can't
what you're
be
tripping at.
what they need Kmart.
This is what you're tripping at. You're underrating Kenyon as a passer. That's how I know you didn't watch earlier Kmart. And what I'm saying to you is, if you're talking about a defensive anchor, I would low key rather have Kenyon Martin. He can guard just like Draymond can, and he's a better shot blocker than Draymond. The only thing that y'all are giving Draymond right now is his assist ability. I mean, his playmaking ability. But if Kenyon Martin plays with a Steph Curry or a Klay Thompson, you don't think he learns how to be he was a good passer then, because he played with AI and Carmelo Anthony. He might not have been what y'all consider a passer, but he is the better player. If we talking about real hoops, I'm not. If Kenyon Martin sit on the sideline of Draymond, I'm not picking fucking Draymond. I'm sorry.
Ricky in the comment. I gotta call Cap on something, Red. Oh, but I'm hold on. I want to read this comment from Ricky.
What you calling Cap?
He said y'all hyping that shit up. Kenyon y'all hyping the shit out of Kenyon Martin. Nigga ain't did a goddamn thing. Kenyon Martin on 2015 or the last ring wouldn't.
Red, hold on, Red.
It's easy. It's easy.
Oh wait, let me say this. I gotta call Cap.
I ain't even interrupt. All I'm gonna say is this. You keep talking about I'm underestimating Kmart as a passer. That wasn't his job on that team. His career high assist is 2.6. I'm not saying he can't pass. I'm not saying he can't pass, but I understand systems. That regardless of who got better basketball knowledge, I understand systems. On Kmart's team, that was not his job. His job was to be there, to get to the basket, play defense, get boards. So again, I think Draymond could do all those things, but not to the extent that Kmart could. But you even talking about his blocking, you acting like the man averaged 3 blocks a game or some shit.
He still was a better shot blocker.
Above 2. He's never hit above 2.
The part that I wanted to call Cap on. The part I wanted to call Cap on is saying that Kenyon Martin is just as good a defender as Draymond Green. I think that's cap. You cannot put him on those teams and ask Kenyon Martin to guard LeBron James.
He had to guard Kobe's and all of those guys. That's what I'm saying.
What do you do against Kobe?
You're not finna ask him to guard. So you telling me his matchup was Kobe? You mean to tell me that his matchup was Kobe? Like they lined up and said Kenyon Martin guard Kobe.
I'm not capping. What the fuck are we talking about? Are y'all asking me the truth or y'all want me to lie to you?
Why you go ahead and get your shit out?
When we watch these games, they play. He would switch off out to play Kobe.
That's basketball. That happened. But his matchup was Draymond Green's matchup was LeBron James.
You're right, bro.
I'm checking him tonight. Kenyon Martin, they didn't line up and say, Kerry Kettles, move out the way. We got Kenyon Martin.
For the sake of the conversation, I'm going to say y'all right. You know why? Because we can't go back and watch the games unless we go watch the videos. And what I'm telling y'all is, if y'all go back and watch the clips, he guarded more of your elite players than you think. And y'all calling Cap and all that shit. And we'll speak to Ricky because he made a comment, right?
Hey, I got one.
It's easy to speak on a nigga from a place of privilege. It's easy to speak on somebody from a place of privilege. So if you got a nigga that got 3 championships, cool. But this is my conversation this is my problem when we have basketball talk. If we talk about mano y mano, we talking about player versus player. We always go to this or this when because of a team. This is what Gil would always say. If you strip all that shit away and we talking about player versus player, y'all use team shit to put them above a nigga. No, if we talking about one-on-one, he's not better. It's simple as that.
Yeah.
And that's
I don't think we arguing that though, Rick. I don't think I'm not saying that.
But I'm talking. You not, but I'm talking to Tevin and I'm talking to Ricky. That's been the argument the whole time.
Hey, Red, to be fair with you, I never told you.
What Tevin? Let's talk.
Hold on, he just said something about me though. I'm just responding, but
go ahead. You been responding all day.
He was.
I'm joking with you, David. Go ahead.
I know, but hey, if somebody directs you, you're gonna respond, right?
Go ahead.
Come on, man.
Go ahead.
All I'm saying is, I don't want nobody misquoting me on the show. We got an audience watching. I never said once Draymond Green is a way better player than Kmart.
It's recorded. We gonna rewind.
We can go rewatch it, and you'll be wrong, and that's fine. But what I will say is, Draymond has had a better career than Kmart. And
That was my whole point.
when you compare their individual success, it's not that far of a fall off. It's very similar. Like y'all talking about Kmart like he's a 2010 guy out here. He was never that. He was never that.
In the playoffs,
But
he
is
was.
his
In the playoffs, he was.
but is his career, is his stats better than Draymond's though?
Barely.
Yeah.
But
Barely.
I don't want to hear the barely though. That's my point. You talking about accolades? That's my point.
But
You keep going. You don't say accolades based
you
off of
said he
niggas
was
getting
on a
accolades for being on the
shitty
team.
team, Red, and he can barely have better stats than him. Go ahead, Ted. My bad. Go ahead.
Oh,
Ted.
you go, Ted. Zell was saying something.
Oh.
Zell, what did you have, brother? Do you
Yeah,
remember what you had, Zell?
I'm trying to think, but basically, so when Kenyon Martin came into the league, Stephon Marbury was his point guard, right? Or
Yeah, that's who was on the team.
for a quick season. Yeah,
for like a half a season. Yeah, because I think he left.
You can't hear me. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
I can hear you.
I can hear. But basically, I feel like once Jason Kidd came to that team, I feel like that's when it changed for him. Like I feel like that's when he was able to win because like eventually, you know what I'm saying? Like he went to Denver and stuff like that. It wasn't that winning went away and stuff like that. He wasn't able to win again.
He didn't go away in Denver. What are we talking about? He was winning in Denver.
No, did he didn't go to the finals in Denver?
He ran to the Lakers.
We was there. We was there. They had a lot of success
to the Lakers.
No, I'm saying like when they was there, when Chauncey Billups wasn't on that team, they wasn't doing nothing.
They was in the playoffs consistently.
They was in the first round and getting out. I was a Melo fan, so I seen all of it. You know,
I think they went to the conference semis a couple of times, but I'm saying they played winning basketball still.
It was fun basketball. Honestly, it was like fun basketball.
Tevin, can you hear me?
That's a fair assessment.
I don't think Tevin can hear me.
Tevin,
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I don't think Tevin can.
I can't hear you.
Ted, leave and come back, y'all.
Ted, say something.
You gotta leave and come back.
You gotta leave and come back.
Leave and come back.
Mission left.
But
left.
I got him. I'll get him back in here. What was I saying though? Kenyon Martin. We was talking about Kenyon Martin, bro. I don't think Red, but all of my point was that I'm not arguing with you that Draymond. I'm sorry, that Kenyon Martin is better than Draymond. I think so. And Zell, Stephon Marbury played with Kmart for one season. He had one season, and then Stephon Marbury left with the Phoenix. Then he went to Phoenix. But I got another conversation that's probably gonna make Red mad too. But I'm gonna wait till everybody get back before I start. Ted, did you have something else you wanted to say before I make Red mad?
It's just a small sidebar, bro. I think it's retarded that like to really get into details and nitpick with it because we just comparing third options against each other and then using winning as the overall thing. That's why Red is frustrated because you're using the fact that we're the only thing that we can hang on Kenyon's case is that Draymond won, but Draymond won multiple times, and it was because of the impact. And the reason why Kenyon didn't win because he went against the goddamn Lakers, and nobody was gonna win against the Lakers back then. So it's like it's all context, bro. But they're both third options. They was never gonna be number one options on their team, and one's a way better scorer, and then one's a way better facilitator. They're both good defenders, and they both were pivotal to their team success. That's just what we do.
Listen to this comment, Tevin, you good? Can you hear me, Tevin?
I can hear you now. I don't know what happened.
All right, I want to read this comment to y'all. This Ricky again. Kenyon Martin can't out dribble Draymond or outshoot Draymond. He was a number one pick, underachiever, and an all-time low. His numbers barely better, and he the third and fourth option. That's a knock on Kmart. I just read it. I ain't co-signing it. I'm just reading it.
Ricky just like I would say this. I ain't gonna say too much. You want to go first, Red, or me?
Ricky just like arguing with me, dog. And at this point, Ricky, you got it. Hey, Felmo, it's easy to, and I keep saying this, it's easy to talk from a place of privilege. We would not be talking about Draymond Green if he never played with the Warriors. So I'll leave it at that.
I ain't mad at that. I think he can still be a defender, but we don't talk about defense no way, Red. You don't like defense no way.
Don't nobody talk about defense.
We really never talked about the true point. At the end of the day, the one thing that Kmart did say that I'll give him grace is Draymond really ain't never winning nobody that was really going to scrap with him. That's really the thing he always said that was key. He really ain't win against nobody that's really going to get in them trenches with him. But my thing is, if that was your only focal point, there's no need to name all these power forwards and all this shit. If you're not trying to go there, you're not gonna go there. You wanted to go there, low key. Like
Nah,
I'm an antagonizer, so I
but he
know.
named them people. He named them people because he said he could name 200 people better than Draymond
Yeah, he
Green. He was
wasn't right
speaking on
though.
basketball.
He
That's
wasn't
an
right.
insane list, though,
Paul
y'all.
Millsap is not
I'm just telling you
better
what he
than
named.
no Draymond Green. Like you just being
Oh no, man!
disrespectful.
If you
You know, you
You
do
didn't
you know
say
Paul? Do you?
Popeye
That's
Jones.
what I
You didn't say Popeye
no,
Jones. Like,
You got
what is
conversation
it?
now.
There's some names on that list. So I
Come
don't
on, bro.
Stop,
Paul
Tevin.
Millsap is not. I
Stop.
like Paul
Stop,
Millsap.
Tevin.
He
Tevin.
was a
Stop,
nice
Tevin.
piece on the Jazz.
Tevin.
We was
Tevin,
almost
He was a
stop.
done. We
nice
was
piece on
almost
the
Stop,
done with
Tevin.
him.
Jazz.
Stop,
He
Well,
was
Tevin.
nice.
another team too.
Stop, Tevin.
He was
Paul
nice for
Millsap
nice
was
Nah, I
nice
ain't
balls
though.
too.
stopping. You ain't
Stop,
stop.
Tevin.
Why you want me to stop?
Cause,
I ain't
cause,
tell you to
cause you,
stop.
cause Paul Millsap averaged damn near 20 and 10 for a season. His numbers were better than Draymond Green's. That's what I
Easily.
keep. That's what I keep trying
Easily.
to get you to understand. And I understand, bro. I'm not calling you casual, but I'm gonna say it again. You talking like a casual. You
Nah, I
have
call
to
him
know the
casual on
numbers
that
and the
take
niggas
right
that's
there.
hoop.
Fuck that.
These niggas are hoopers, bro.
Yeah,
We
don't
only
play.
talk about Draymond
That's his
Green
name,
because
man.
they got 4 championships. If it wasn't for the 4 championships, it's a lot of niggas that's better than Draymond Green. That's the point we trying to get y'all to understand.
Oh, red. That's
I don't agree with
Hey,
you.
we can
Drew
end it with
Gooden.
this.
That's cool. We ain't gotta agree.
You
Drew
right.
Gooden.
Drew Gooden was nice too.
We
Though.
ain't.
Drew Gooden,
Drew
fella. Come on,
Gooden.
man. There's some names on this list.
Drew
There's some
Gooden was
names
alright.
on this.
Drew Gooden was
All
alright.
right, bro.
All right, my bad. Listen. So now look, y'all. Moving on. That was good. That was good talk, though. Paul Pierce came out and said Kobe was never the face of the league.
Man, I feel like we can't even talk about that. They're not here, man.
I know, and that's why I said Durr ain't shut for the one. This is Durr, but we got Red and we got Tevin. We got Lakers.
Hey, we
fans
don't
in the
need
building.
Durr. We don't need Durr.
We got the. Oh no, we needed Durr because he was pissed.
Nah,
No, Durr
ain't
was
gonna say
pissed.
all that.
He was livid.
I'll speak on Durr's behalf.
Something
That's
to
what
put
I'm
his shit
saying.
in the comments, E.
We
Something to put
don't
his
need
comment
Durr
in
in
the
the
comments.
comments too.
Nah,
Y'all
me ask
gotta
you-
understand this with Paul Pierce though.
Tevin, wait, Tevin, hold on.
ahead,
Let
go
me
ahead.
set up the question. Let me set up the question. When was Kobe Bryant ever the face of the league? How do y'all feel?
You got it first, Red.
Zay,
Or
what
you
you
want me to go?
What'd
I
you
don't
say,
want to
Zay?
be. I don't want to be biased. You go ahead, Tiff. I don't want to be biased. Go ahead.
I think there's a lot of context when it comes to that face shit, y'all. And the reason I say that because literally as soon as LeBron James touched in 2003, they was already trying to make him the face. No matter what he did, they was already trying to make him the face. I think with Kobe around that time, y'all got to remember he had the whole fucking the Denver shit with the chick and the masseuse and all that bullshit. So there was a lot of static going on with Kobe. You got David Stern as your fucking commissioner, bro. Like you're not gonna be trying to make Kobe Bean Bryant the face of the NBA. But what I'll say is, if he's not a face, why is it that even and it was before he died because people try to gas it. Oh, people only fuck with him because he's dead, bro. The number one shoe that players wear is Kobe's. Like, and that's been a thing. That's been a thing before he even went out. Like we know. I think there can be multiple faces to a sport, yo. And we know Kobe was a face. Paul Pierce made main beef, which I'll let Red go. And if y'all want me to tap in, I'll tap in. He mad because he's from Inglewood, bro, and he never got that love Kobe got, and he's been mad about that. It's like
they mad in the comments, y'all. Ricky said, "Now watch Red switch up his argument with Kobe." I kind of said it's hard to tell to say because how controversial Kobe was at that time. Kind of, he agreeing with you, Tevin.
Red, look, I'm gonna let you go, but I'm gonna just say this: if y'all think about Jordan and Zay, right? I think Zay always Isaiah. I think he always had some hate in his heart for Jordan because he's from Chicago, but Chicago don't fuck with him like they fuck with Jordan, and that's just fandom, bro. Like, yeah, you from Chicago, but you with our rivals. You at Detroit. We don't fuck with you. Like Paul Pierce, you from Inglewood, but motherfucker, you play for Boston. That's the number one no in LA. That's the number one no in LA. So it's like sometimes you just can't take shit personal. But Paul Pierce is sensitive, so that's what he be on.
Ted, I want to hear what Ted got to say. What Ted got to say? Because Ted put that coat on.
Hey, he put the mink on.
Ted, has Kobe ever been the face of the league?
That was
a lot.
That
was crazy. That was a pause, bro. I don't care. That was crazy.
Fabio.
Zesty and hair flip. What is this?
That was
Come
crazy.
on, man. What? What's up, Ted? What's up?
Man, stunting on everybody on here. Nobody got hair like that on the spot.
Now listen, bro.
Go ahead.
There was a point in time where when he was at his best, he was dealing with the most scrutiny. And that's why I think that the answer is no. And the reason why I say you could be the best player in the NBA for what people think as far as general audience, but you can still not be the face. So let me give you an example right now today. SGA is probably the best player in the league, or Joker, but we don't say that they're the face of the league because they choose not to. They choose not to, but with Kobe, he had a lot of stuff going on with him. But there are people that are either LA fans or they're the fans of the sport. When you're good, or elite at something, the things that you do in your personal life, we kind of look away from it, right? We shy away from what you did in your personal life because you're so good. If Kobe wasn't as good as he is, and he did what he did, people would sign him off real fast. So I don't think he was ever the face, but I also think that there's a lot of Paul Pierce hate towards Kobe in totality, but at the end of the day, it just it was hard to market Kobe back then because of that. But me, I don't give a fuck about none of the accolades because they didn't stick. But he still was the best player in the NBA at one point.
Red. Before you go, let Mitch because Mitch said no off the back.
Yeah,
so
let me go after Mitch
because I can see the blood boiling in Red. So before Mitch, go ahead, Mitch.
I really don't have much to add. It's just true. You can't make Kobe the face of the league with the stuff he was going through, bro. It's like Ja Morant. They wanted Ja Morant to be the face of the NBA, and he fumbled it. Like it's hard to do, bro. You have to be the poster boy child, the poster boy to market the league. You can't have a guy that has a sexual assault situation going on. You just can't have it. It's you can, but it's gonna be very tough.
Yeah,
like
fair.
If you look at the face, if you look at the Red, you can hate because you're a Kobe fan, but if you name the faces in the NBA, who had a bad image? At one point,
that's true.
I mean,
even with the dark side of Black
Johnson
Jesus,
literally
had a bad
HIV,
image.
didn't he? Magic Johnson didn't have a bad image.
So
they put that on the back burner. He was wilding.
Wasn't he wilding?
Hey, you know when you at the crib and you just throw your clothes. If you being lazy, you just throw your clothes on the bed. That's what they did with his situation. Like
Magic, okay, because I
shut the door. They shut the door.
Red, hold on, Red. One more person, Red. Zell. Go
ahead. Finish, Mitch. Real quick. I can squash it. What you said about that because Michael Jordan at that time was the face of the NBA when he had HIV, and that Michael Jordan was already taking over, so that don't even count.
Okay,
but go ahead.
Okay, I got you. I'm with you.
Yeah, I feel like with the whole Kobe thing, it's not really like a unanimous decision. You know, like all these faces of the NBA, it's always like it's not a conversation. Like we say LeBron's the face, like basically like 2010s, or you know what I'm saying, whatever you want to say with his era, with Jordan, it's like a clear cut with them. And like how it is now and how it is in Kobe era, it was like, so who's a face?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't. It just wasn't unanimous. Like I feel like Kobe had KG, you had Tim Duncan, you had all these other players. AI, like you know what I'm saying? Like and on top of that, Kobe, he won his first and only MVP, 2009, 7, something like that.
7.
Like around that.
7.
So it's like for you to have one MVP and the way you won it's like the outside stuff probably did mess it up for him and stuff, but it just was never like a clear cut. And I feel like that's the reason why we have these conversations now, honestly.
Now.
You got cheated out of one, Zell. Right. You didn't say that. Go ahead, Red.
Yeah,
Red.
That's true.
Go ahead, Red. I'm putting my hands up. Go. I'm actually on your side, Red.
It's really simple. The biggest two draws in the NBA at the time was LeBron James and Kobe Bryant, right? LeBron James and Kobe Bryant was on 90% of the commercials that happened for the NBA, right? So that means they were the faces of the NBA.
No. I don't read. It's not called faces of the NBA. It's called the face of the NBA.
It's not clear cut.
Key face.
It's only ever been one key face, and that was Michael Jordan. No, that's only.
Red, stop
You
it,
ain't
dog.
wrong.
What?
I'm on mid side today. Come on.
Stop it,
All
dog.
y'all
gotta stop this
y'all,
MJ
if y'all,
belief,
if
bro.
y'all
This is
stop this,
unreal.
No. Was LeBron and Steph not both the faces?
No, hold up, E. I got him though. This why I say y'all
Before
gotta stop.
LeBron had it.
No,
though.
wait.
Before LeBron
This
had
what
it.
this
Go
what
ahead,
I'm
Red.
telling
Let it
y'all.
go. Let it go.
In Michael Jordan's era, he was on every commercial, every draw. Everything NBA was Michael Jordan. If you have 1 and 2 who are the highest 2 draws of the league on every commercial, that is a split thing. Now, are we saying because LeBron did what he did? Yes, LeBron was the face. But if we looking at totality and numbers and sales, they were the faces. The Lakers sell more than anybody else in every commercial, every doll, what's the shit they did? The puppets, Kobe Bryant's face is featured in it.
That was LeBron
Listen,
and
that
Kobe.
and to your point, Red, that puppet shit, that's how you know Kobe was a face because they was pushing that hard. Pause. They really wanted that. They wanted that Kobe versus LeBron finals to the point where they had a whole puppet series over it. And let's be honest, Kobe did his part. Somebody didn't do their part.
And Kobe was an international icon.
Hold on, E.
What we doing? Kobe was an international star.
He was. But if we if we being honest, the only time it's ever been one star was Michael Jordan. You go back to Larry.
One face, Red.
Yeah, one face. If you go back, it was Magic and Bird.
Yeah, that's fair.
Michael Jordan. Then LeBron James and Kobe. Those are the only 2 people that was talked about right now. When Kobe left, it was LeBron James and Stephen Curry.
No, it wasn't. It was LeBron. It was LeBron.
No, it was LeBron for about 4 years. For about 4 years.
LeBron because Kobe was winning championships when it was Bron.
Red, think about it. It was Bron
from
10 to like 14.
But I'm gonna say this to Mitch though. For you
the best hold on. So the best sports dynasty in basketball with the best player in basketball, well, one of the top 2 players in basketball,
and Steph Curry changed the whole game of basketball.
And going to 3 finals in a row. Kobe wasn't the face in 2009, 10, 2008, all that. When he went to 3 championships in a row.
I think he was talking about. I think Mitch was talking about Curry then.
No,
he said he don't think Curry was one.
No, Mitch also said, "Hey,
he talking about Kobe. He talking about that too."
Let Mitch say what Mitch was gonna say.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's fair. Go ahead, Mitch.
No, I'm saying it's still Bron's era. What are we talking about?
You talking about an era? Hold on. So what the fuck does the face mean? Is it who we like?
I was gonna say that too.
That's what I'm asking y'all. Because a face is dollars. A face is marketability. Face is all of that shit. Y'all keep trying to put one aspect on something. No, face is all of it.
Okay, so hold on. So stay there. So you trying to tell me that Ja Morant wasn't bringing in dollars and all this stuff, but he still cannot be the face because
Ja Morant was surpassed. Ja Morant was surpassed in his era of bullshit.
Why was he?
Because he was surpassed by a nigga that wasn't doing the bullshit. So what I'm saying is Kobe did his bullshit, and once he got out of his bullshit,
you can't come back from it like that, bro.
Mitch, that's what we did. I'm trying to give you the point, Mitch. If we talking about Kobe, I'm a Kobe fan. There's a Kobe fan. When he was going through that shit, he lost everything. He lost every endorsement. When he came back, he got all of that shit back, Mitch. We talking about Ja Morant.
Hey, can I?
Red 2016 Kobe last game was probably got the highest sales in Lakers history.
That's true, but
that 2016 game, niggas came just to see Kobe Bryant last game, bro. What we talking about? If he wasn't fake, how many people they gonna do that for?
No,
I thought
the question was he ever a face? Yes or no?
He was a face. I'm telling you,
he was a face.
One face. Was he
no? There's
a singular face or a face.
The generation that we live in and that we've grown up in, we have not had one singular face. We haven't. We have one dominant.
Michael Jordan.
That's what he said at first.
That's not our era. Our era ain't that. Our era is.
When does our era start, Red?
It starts with Kobe. When you start memorizing basketball, Allen Iverson, Kobe, Vince Carter, Tracy McGrady, all of them dudes. We had staples. Everybody had staples.
I just want to say this because and it's crazy.
Go
you
ahead,
know,
go
the world is about to collapse because I'm going to make a point to Mitch's point. Where I think Mitch is coming from too is when you think about the brand of LeBron. Like LeBron started in the league, he was already a phenom before he got to the league, right? But then you think about Brandon too. When we think about Kobe, yeah, the Kobe Nikes is fire, but Kobe didn't start with Nike. Like Kobe kind of moved around.
He had niggas wearing spaceships.
Listen to what I'm saying. When you're doing branding, longevity means a lot. No, just listen to what I'm saying, Red, before you counter. When you're doing branding means a lot. Consistently speaking, LeBron has always been this quote unquote face. I'm not saying
I disagree, Tevin. I think you're wrong, and that's fine. Let me quote something for y'all real quick.
Go ahead.
The best jersey sales in NBA history by season. Kobe Bryant in 2001, 2002, 2003, 2007, 2009, and 2010 is the leading jersey sales in the world.
But
he was the face of the league, bro.
There's a difference.
Hold up,
There's a difference between popular and being a face.
Hold up, E. It's
There's
not
a difference
jersey sales matter in being a face.
Kobe transcends basketball. Kobe's on. That's the point we're trying to get y'all to understand. He transcends basketball. So he's a global icon based off of shit that is not only basketball. Kobe's on TV shows. Kobe's on he was on sitcoms. Y'all niggas making faces when we say facts.
Red.
I want Mitch to go. I want Mitch to go.
Go ahead, Mitch.
Bro,
I want Mitch to go.
EJ just brought up numbers from 2000 to 2003. He was on a team with Shaq. Shaq was more of a face of the NBA at that time than Kobe. What are we doing?
Then why he ain't selling more jerseys? Why he ain't selling more jerseys?
Hey,
Shaq is the most personal person in the NBA.
Hey, I'm gonna be the calm one for once. It's kind of crazy. I'm gonna be the calm. Hey, y'all, I'm gonna be the calm one.
Hold on, Tevin. Let Red. Hold on.
Go ahead, Red.
What you saying, Red?
I'm not arguing Shaq's marketability. Nobody's arguing Shaq's marketability. Nobody's arguing Shaq's marketability. He just said jersey sales. Y'all are moving the goalposts in every situation. Yes, Shaq is more marketable. He's been more marketable. Yes, he was in movies, all of that shit. But when it was
I don't think he is more marketable, Red. Because if he was, he would be selling more jerseys. That's what marketing is. I'm trying to say, if he's bigger than me, I'm on the team with him, Red. If he's a bigger star than I am or bigger face than I am, you should be selling more.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, but Mitch moved the goal point for that point with Shaq because he was in movies and shit at that time. He knew what he was doing. That was a strategic move. He played a chess move with that. He knew what he was doing, though.
Red. Don't get in too much of crossfire with Mitch. I'm gonna say this, and y'all my sports guys. When I think about it like this, and I'm just correlating to make it make sense to me, because to me, Kobe's always been a face, no matter what you say. But the thing is, you can be the most popular or even the best and not necessarily be the face. And the reason I say that is because, like, when I think of UFC, I think John Jones was always hand down the GOAT, the legend. But I don't ever think he was really the face because they didn't want him to be. They was making Connor a face, for example. And like, I think the point that Mitch is trying to make to y'all is that regardless of how dope Kobe was, the NBA didn't want him to be a face. So therefore, he wasn't the face.
It don't matter what the NBA
It didn't matter. That's what we
said. How many Shaq shoes y'all got? How many of y'all got Shaq shoes right now? They selling for $10 at Walmart. Niggas up here got a pair of Shaqs. You can go get them at Walmart.
But when we talk about official face,
let Daryl on real quick, EJ.
He ain't in here. He ain't in the thing. He just said, I think he just talking.
The NBA. I hear what y'all saying, and y'all keep talking about the NBA.
Hey, Derek, join the link in the group chat.
But your play and all of that shit can transcend what the NBA wanted. It's simple as that.
I.e., I'm going through this great case in 2000 to 2004, and I'm still leading the league in jersey sales. That's the point.
Hey, I got a question.
That situation happened in 04, 05. I don't think
how many centers?
And I also led the league in 07, 09.
He cleaned it up in 07.
How many big men in the NBA had crazy shoe sales.
Shaq, he
How
sold
many
over
of
a
them?
billion.
I don't think no big man.
Shaq,
I don't
Shaq
know.
sold over a
Shaq
billion.
had nice, but I don't know if it was crazy.
But I'm saying he sold over a billion once he got Shaq, and it was in Walmart. But go ahead.
And they,
So big men don't sell shoes, basically.
I'm telling me he
Well, he said
marketable.
jerseys.
He can't sell
He
nothing.
didn't say
Well, what
he
you
didn't say
mean?
shoes.
I don't. It
Once
don't
he said
matter. What
He
he
said shoes. EJ
he said
said
jersey
he
sales.
I said shoes too. No,
He
I'm
said-
saying
I
I'm
was in the
saying
shoe part.
shoes.
big men don't
They
sell
made
shoes.
them. They
You
made
want-
them. He
I got-
had them.
I got a
don't know.
pair of Patrick
He
Ewing.
How many big men sell jerseys?
I got a pair of Patrick Ewing's.
Jack on
So-
here. He sold
so
them.
we-
But
Exactly.
Shaq
That's how great he was. Exactly. Look at that
Look
list.
that up.
Look at that
Kobe
list. He's
outsold
seven.
him in Shaq's prime. Kobe outsold him. That's what I'm saying.
big
In
man.
Shaq's
They don't
prime in
sell
2001 and 2000.
So now hold on. So hold on.
And 34 don't look right on me.
So is he marketable or is he
But
not? He's
I
a
wanna
big
ask you
man.
something. So are you making
Being
an
a
excuse
big
for him?
man outweighs a great case? What do you mean?
It's just
We
a
can't-
He's a
we
big
can't hear
man, so
y'all.
we ain't. What the fuck out of here? What we talking
So
about?
if we talk
If you
about
go-
jersey
if you go on
sales,
the top
Hakeem
10
Olajuwon
jersey
sold more than
sales,
anybody.
there's only one center. That's
Hey
a fact.
y'all, come on.
Who number
Go ahead,
10?
Red. What'd you say, Red?
Oh my
Now go
Hey,
ahead.
Red.
You said what? Who's the big man? You talking about
Shaq
what?
is
Shaq?
right
Only
here, y'all.
center on the
He
top
done
10
popped in
jersey
for real.
What are we doing, dog?
Hold on.
That's cool, man.
Hold
He
on.
said he was a
Yeah,
movie, so
there.
clearly he's more
Let me put-
marketable. What are we doing?
They made him the center.
Hey.
That's crazy.
Is he froze?
What?
No, he's
Nah,
not.
nah, you ain't
No, I'm not
froze. You ain't
froze. I'm shocked.
Let's go.
I'm not froze. What are y'all?
I-
What is going on in here?
Hey, I'm learning these niggas the dynamic duo. Go ahead.
Who's the
Seven.
dynamic duo?
Oh,
He
yeah,
got, he got the
Seven.
floor.
Seven.
Nah, Dirk got the floor.
Tevin, take that doggone Lakers hat off.
I'm not
Take it
taking
off.
off nothing.
This is absolutely incredible what y'all is saying right now.
Not.
What?
Talk to your ex-roommate,
bruh,
man.
that
Talk
Dirk,
to
when
him,
was
man.
Kobe the
Kobe
face
was
of the
the
league?
face of the league
That fake
forever.
shit don't bother me. I don't care about that. I know who Bean
Forever.
is.
What
Tell
are
me
you
a
talking
time.
I know who
about?
Bean is.
Tell me an exact
When
year.
Kobe, huh?
Tell me a year.
01
All
through 16, nigga.
All
What
of
are
them.
y'all talking about?
Hold on,
Hold on.
He's a fan, bro. That's why.
Time out. He was
Hold
a
on,
bigger
Kevin,
face
let
than
Dirk talk.
AI.
Let him talk.
Nah,
He was
let
a
Dirk
bigger
talk. Let
face
Dirk
than
talk.
AI,
Let Dirk
Dirk.
talk.
Yes.
Yes.
AI was
Go.
never the face. AI was just more controversial, dog. Go ahead. AI ain't never been a face. Go
So
ahead.
He
y'all
ain't
don't
never
think
been a...
so y'all
AI's
want
never been the face of the league,
so
Tevin.
I'm gonna use your thing when you
Press the
said the
exit
NBA
button, Red.
when you said the
I'm not
NBA
asking it. It's the
doesn't
truth.
when you said the NBA didn't want Kobe to
Press
be
that
the
red
face.
button.
So you think the NBA wanted Allen Iverson to be the face?
They couldn't help that shit. They couldn't
They
help that
they
shit.
want
That's just what it was.
Tevin,
That's
you
just what it
hold
was.
on. So
Listen.
hold on.
Red, you asking me?
So
I never.
go ahead,
listen,
Dirk.
Straight up, I was never AI. I was always Bean. But I still,
it don't
I
sound like it.
recognize real.
AI
Everybody
has
was
never
saying
been.
AI.
You said the
Motherfuckers
face
was
of the
always
league.
talking about.
Nigga, David
Motherfuckers was buying
Stern.
Reeboks, bro.
Y'all keep
Reeboks.
going. Tevin,
They was
you
buying
moving.
Reeboks,
Tevin, we
y'all.
talking. Tevin, you yelling
Go
and you're not
ahead.
listening. You yelling, you're
Where is
not
this
listening.
nigga
You said
76ers
You ain't
hat?
listening either, but go ahead.
You said the face of the league, and I think that's the problem. You keep getting them confused. You said the face of the league. He's the
I'm not
face of the
confused.
hood. He's not the face of the league. Allen
Okay,
Iverson's never been the face of the league. He's the
Okay.
face of the hood. He's never been the face of the league.
One thing we can agree on that if y'all don't even want to give Kobe face of the league by himself, there was a stint where Kobe and LeBron were the
I
face
said
of
that,
the
Dirk.
league
I said that, Dirk.
for at least 3 years. They had a goddamn puppet show on TV.
Dirk, we already said, Dirk, we talked about that.
Okay, well,
We talked about it, but y'all didn't agree. No, he needed
I
to
didn't say he
reiterate
wasn't
it.
a face.
He going
I
there.
said he
We
wasn't
ain't
the
talking to you,
face.
Tevin. We talking to Mitch.
Pop this shit, Dirk.
You
My bad. Go
reiterated
ahead.
because now
Go
we
ahead.
talking about Shaq is the
My
face
bad.
of the NBA, and
That was Mitch.
Shaq
That
wasn't
was
never the
Mitch.
face of the NBA. Maybe he got some commercials afterwards. We don't give a Kazam and all that shit. Are y'all kidding me?
All of them,
Shaq
hey, Dirk, and all of that shit was early Magic years. Everything that he was talking about movie wise was when he was with the Magic. When he came to the Lakers, it wasn't that shit no more. Go ahead, though. I was
Hey,
letting him
bro,
talk, bro.
Shaq was more of a face than Kobe, bro.
And I said with the Magic, he was in the movies and with the Magic when he came
Kobe
to
won.
LA.
That's 94, 95.
Even
Kobe
rap
wasn't there
career
yet.
wise, Shaq was better. And I
Say
love
what?
B.
Kobe wasn't in the league.
I said rap career
He wasn't
wise,
there
even
yet.
Shaq was better.
He wasn't in the league yet, and that's the point I was trying to get Mitch to understand. When Shaq was the face or that guy that he was
Okay.
talking about, Kobe wasn't even in the league.
He
But
was
go
on
ahead.
his way to being. This how you know Kobe was on his way to being. He was in the All-Star game off the bench.
Off the bench.
He wasn't even starting for the Lakers,
Off
and the
the bench.
fans put him in the game as a
Off the,
19-year-old off the bench. We was
one of
already getting to the face.
one of the
So y'all
highest
don't
voted.
think by the time we was 23, 24, we wasn't the face of the league?
Hey, E, I'm gonna say
Mitch,
this.
Mitch the one that ain't talking.
No.
What, what say you, Mitch?
E, I'm gonna say this.
Mitch just says no.
Eric, I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck.
Who was the face of the league? Shaq?
There is no way a nigga can have a rape allegation and be the face of the NBA.
Yeah, I
You
agree
are
with
He
you.
was the
tripping.
face before
And we
that.
said,
You're
and we,
tripping, bro.
we said
There's no
he
way.
was the
It's impossible.
Mitch, he was the face before
You
that,
do-
and he became the face again after that.
and that was the point I
Hey,
made.
We said,
Hey,
That was the point I made. That was the point I made.
Face.
Mitch,
Paul Pierce said he was
One
never
person.
the face, which is
Dirt.
one.
They keep trying to make it one.
The face.
They keep trying to make it
Hey,
one. Dirt
Mitch,
for their
I mean,
argument.
Mitch.
I told
Okay.
him. I told him. Dirt. I told him.
one
Dirt.
mic, y'all. Everybody talking. Go
I
ahead,
told him
Rick. What you
there hasn't been one face in forever, and we talking about Paul Pierce. Who the fuck is Paul Pierce as a credible source? Don't none of y'all niggas who listen to Paul Pierce ever. We only talk about this shit. We only talking about this bullshit because it's a hot take.
There can be two faces of the league at one time.
It's always been two faces outside of Michael Jordan. That's the only time it's not been two faces.
I'm gonna tell y'all this as a
It was
as a
Bill and
long-term
Wilt.
Laker fan.
It was Magic and Bird. It was. What are we
Dirt, you
talking
saying
about?
everything I just said.
As a
Dirt.
long-term Laker fan, and I'm gonna tell the whole pod. Durr and Red
You're not a
are
long-time
part of
Laker
the
fan.
cult. They are a cult of Kobe, and the cult of Kobe is a real thing in Laker fandom. Them motherfuckers, they don't care what is said about Kobe.
I'm not a part of the
They
cult.
gonna
I
argue.
think what y'all saying is cap.
I love Kobe, but I can
I'm a
be fair
basketball
about
whip.
it. I can be fair about it.
I'm not
We
being
good though.
biased.
This was good.
We not
B,
being
I'm about to
biased.
kick you
We
out,
telling
man.
the
So we
truth.
can
Kick me out. Kick me out. Kick me out.
So we can finish. All right, man. That was good. Mitch still look disappointed. Look at Mitch.
I don't understand. Like,
close this out, Mitch. Close this out. Let's move on.
This might not be a good comparison for y'all, but to me it is. Chris Brown was on the trajectory of possibly being fucking Michael Jackson.
Yep.
In some people's eyes. That Rihanna stuff happened, he
Dead.
took it down.
Dead.
But he still is made a recovery. But he still never made it to that point where he once was. It's just impossible to do, bro. That's
now, hold on, Red. Now look, Red. Now watch this.
I got to
Is Chris Brown the face of R&B?
No.
Who's the face of R&B then? Who the face of R&B then? Y'all niggas just talking to want to argue at this point. Y'all just want to fucking argue at this point. No. Y'all just want to fucking argue at this point.
Why are you so upset, Red? Calm down, bro. Your blood pressure.
I'm not upset. I'm not upset at all. I'm not upset at all.
He asked me a question.
And I'm telling y'all are fucking lying right now. Y'all just want to argue. If we're talking about Chris Brown, there's nobody in R&B that's outselling Chris Brown or doing anything bigger than Chris Brown in touring outside of. And his numbers is still better than Usher's.
Usher.
His numbers are better than Usher's. His numbers are better than Usher's.
There's nobody competing with
Chris
Chris
Brown.
Brown.
Hey, Red. What's your classic Chris Brown album?
Hold on. Let's not go music. Let's bring us back, man. Y'all going too far left. We going too far left, man. Let's bring it back. It's a light skin conversation. There's a lot of light skin.
I think you can't be the face of something. You ain't even got a classic album, bro. Like his best albums was when he was a kid.
You know,
like,
he's
Tevin, hey dog, I'm learning.
Tevin,
Ricky, Tevin, you are a great debater, Tevin.
He makes great music,
you are a great debater, Tevin. You are a great debater.
It's an all-time top 25 album,
and that shit had
all
30.
music.
And I'm
all music.
He's right.
I'm
Chris
Usher
Brown
fan,
one of those.
My
fault.
No, you know we got a light skin pop, Mitch, and you did that. That's like you threw a grenade. It was like, yeah, let's wrap it up. Grenade.
Hey man, ain't nothing wrong with R&B, man. You know we know what we use R&B for.
What happened to the comments? We missed the comments.
Oh no, Ricky agreed. Ricky actually says, "Ain't no way Chris Brown not the face of R&B." He actually agreed. He light skinned too, though, y'all. So again, it's it's all.
What is light skin having to do with it?
I don't think that's the light skin topic. I think real is real, bro. Real is real.
Chris Brown is
Chris
Brown is the Iverson of the hood. You know what I mean? But anyway, my bad. I want to ask y'all this: basketball now.
My bad.
I don't know if y'all. No, it was good. That was all good talk.
Nah, I'm trolling.
Lamelo Ball. Lamelo Ball is on the trade block. Well, let me phrase that. Let me not say that. He actually for the trade. It's becoming imminent, right? He's I think Knipple is kind of making the Hornets see that they don't need him. And Brandon Miller came back healthy, and he played well last night. But my bad. Let me form it better. Is there a market for you guys, in you guys' opinion, for Lamelo Ball to get traded to? Like, would you
Where does
trade
he go
for LaMelo
though? I saw where he can go to the Pacers. How does that make sense? That's what I'm saying. That don't make sense to me.
Oh,
they would be better.
They would be better, but what are you gonna do when Holly comes
Tell me,
back?
he thinks he's better than Halliburton, is what he's saying.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's what
we're not doing this. Listen,
that's what he's saying.
Not right now.
I concede.
Zell, what do you think? What do you think Lamelo can fit?
If his pops got a new league, he can probably just join that. Honestly, all his brothers,
crazy.
Gallo,
They have been talking about that, bro.
I'm just saying, Lamelo don't play winning basketball. He just go out there and just like he makes shots. Don't get me wrong, but it's just like it don't. I don't know what that can turn into. Like who wants that? Like what team is saying like, hey, I want LaMelo? Like with his off the court antics, with his just how he plays on the court. Like what does LaMelo have that they say, hey, I want him to be the star of my team?
What does he got to look forward to playing for the Hornets?
Man, what are we doing?
I'm just asking what does he have to look forward to playing with the Hornets, bro? Like
I get that, but think
Well,
about
I thought the Hornets.
Go ahead. I
thought the Hornets had a good little core though. If LaMelo actually plays, bro,
yeah, he got to
Brandon Miller.
Like the way he plays, he plays for himself. He don't play for the Hornets.
The way Red felt about John Morant, y'all know how he's about to feel about this.
Nah, Tim, I just watched basketball.
Nah, and I'm just being fair though. If you felt that way about Ja, you gonna feel this way about LaMelo. That's fair.
They both have ass teams.
Terrible situations.
They both have ass teams. So if you're looking at, you say he don't play good basketball. Nobody on that team plays good basketball.
Hey, Red, what I'm getting at now is I think Khan is trying to change in that dialogue for them because I think they're like 5-9. They're not good. I'm not saying that they're good, but Ted, how you feel? Let me get Ted back in, y'all. Ted been chilling.
Yeah, Ted been chilling. My bad, Ted.
Ted been chilling, man. He been listening to us talk all crazy.
We're not letting Ted be a star today. What's going on, man?
I think he's just a prisoner of a really bad team, like Red says. Like, it's easy for us to be like, well, he doesn't play winning basketball. Does he have winning help? Does he have a winning organization? Does he have winning coaching staff? There's a lot of things that we need to talk about when we talk about LaMelo. Let's get serious, though. All jokes aside, when Melo is healthy, Melo is considered a top 10 player, debatable, right? Top 10 point guard, top 10 player.
I want to say top 10 player. I got you.
Right, no, I'm saying, though, you can still make that debate only because of what he does. I'm thinking impact, right? Triple-double. I'm talking about 6'8" point guard. He has the ability to facilitate with the best of them. And it's easy to say because the playoff success that he hasn't had is the reason why we say he doesn't play winning basketball, but he doesn't have the help. He hasn't had the help since he's been in the league, and injuries don't make it easier for him. But what I'm saying is, right now, if he actually was in the opportunity to get traded to any of these teams, I don't think that there's more than 5 players at the point guard position that people would not consider to say, hey, I want to move him, or I want to give LaMelo the chance to be the starter. And the names that I'm going to name are going to be like Luka, SGA, Steph, Maxey at this point, Cade Cunningham. Yeah, for sure. But everybody else besides those 5, maybe I'm missing 1 or 2, are very debatable to get their spots taken. Why? Because of the same exact thing that we're judging LaMelo on. The players that besides those 5 people are the only reason why it would be debatable because I would say, well, we haven't won with this guy, and this other guy hasn't won, but this guy that is ability to get traded over here is better. There's nobody that you can say pound for pound right now that is just clearly better besides SGA and Luka.
That's fine.
And then, Steph,
give me Brunson. Give me Brunson too. I say Brunson.
That's fine. That's cool. That's why I said it's 5 or 6.
Oh, no, I'm listening to you though.
But what I'm saying is impact, culture, coaches, and franchise, all that stuff in totality matters. So it's easy to say, oh, he ain't winning basketball. What? Who the fuck is gonna go to Charlotte right now and
where can he go?
Why does he get that rapping Maxey though?
That's what I want y'all to tell me. Where does he go? Where does he go?
He can go anywhere. Is what I'm saying. If we talk about, all right, see, this is gonna make me about to go on a tangent.
Hey, hold on, Ted. Can I say something to you real quick though? You said continental, and you was talking about his style of play. I just wanted to say this real quick. It's easy for you to think he played good basketball when he's far less talented than LaMelo.
I ain't mad at that. I did that video. I think LaMelo has generational talent. I ain't
And that's
even
what
mad at. I
and
think
that's what
he's
I'm saying.
underachieving, and that's
So
why.
when
That's
you
what I'm
say
getting.
but I'm saying when you say Concanipple, it's like, yeah, it looks good because it's basic, but he doesn't have the talent or the capability that Lamelo has,
Absolutely,
so
I
it
ain't
looks
mad at what
better
you're saying,
basketball.
Red.
But go ahead,
Yeah,
Ted.
yeah, I ain't mad at what you're saying.
Right. So what I'm saying is, if we have just if we playing the eye contest, right? The eye test, excuse me. Lamelo has generational talent, but why were we going to let it just go to waste? That's what I'm saying. So when we're asking about where he would go, he can go anywhere. If we want to epitomize and optimize the value of prime Westbrook, they're not the same players. They have different play styles. But I'm talking about the ability to drop a triple double every single night, and I'm a better shooter. Who wouldn't want somebody that's going to average 10 assists, that is basically a 6'8" Trey Young? We talk about Trey Young at 6 foot and being the epitome of a scorer, hell of a shooter. LaMelo can do the same exact thing if the opportunity arises. I don't think there's no franchises besides those 5, 6 guys that I
Yeah, yeah.
said that would deny him. So give him the help. He has the trade value, bro. Just give him the opportunity. If you go to a team that's a semi-contender, that's better than 5-9, and he is the number one or number two option and he doesn't do well, then I'll shut the hell up. But until then, put him in a position to win. And if he does not win, then cool. But if he does win, I bet you the banter that we talking right now is going to be completely different. If he fuck around, go average 30 at the new contending team, and they go deep in the Eastern Conference Finals runs type of stuff, we going to change the narrative. We are in an era where we're all victims of the winners, right? The
I said
same
that
way
earlier
that
too.
Red was talking that shit last week. We wasn't stamping SGA until he won. We liked the idea. We love the idea of the potential. And then what did you say, EJ? You told me every day on the phone. He has to win it all. And then you said, I'm a fan of him. He scores it with the best of them. But if he doesn't win, I can't put him in that room with these particular guys. All I'm
That's
saying
much better.
is
Mm-hmm.
give him the resources, trade him while he's young, and then maybe he'll lock in mentally. He'll mature, and then, bro, 4 months ago we was just saying that he has the ability to be the
So,
face of the NBA.
but
So
but
why?
but what
What
is
changed now? What changed now?
I think the question is though, but
Injuries, man. Go ahead, Red.
he's asking for a trade, but I think the question is that a good business move for the Hornets though? It's not.
They haven't been doing anything
No, no, no,
smart.
no,
And
no, no, no. I get what you're saying though, Ted, but I'm saying it's not a good move for the Hornets, right? So why wouldn't we just hold him here until his contract up and then let him go? Now I get what
Because
you're
Red,
saying.
Red,
You
what
can
if
try
he
to get
pull a
some.
John Morant? What if he pull a John? Don't want to play no more. Not an
I,
effort. Not only am I injured. I
that's
don't want to be here. You feel me?
that's
Go ahead,
cool.
Red.
That's cool, but I don't think nobody's raving and ranting to come play with the Hornets, no, either. So you kind of damned if you do, you kind of damned if you don't. Like
Yeah.
he kind of in a Kemba Walker type of situation. He gonna be stuck there until his career contract. I mean, till his contract up. Like, cause
Yeah,
you're not nobody.
hey, Red, I'm just looking at it from this point. Like, if you're not trying to get fleeced like dumbass in Dallas and lose your job, you got to be very calculated on where he goes. Like, when I think of teams in my head, I'm like, where could he go? I was like, oh, he could go to Utah, but that's worse. Like, I don't know if I want to go
Man,
from
listen.
That probably
Charlotte
that
to
that get
fucking
that that,
Listen.
Utah.
that Utah
Not
could
with
be
not
good
with
Like
though.
Lori.
Utah.
Not with Lori.
I remember I
Y'all
asked
could
y'all
be
a
good.
while
Man,
ago. Why ain't nobody talking about
hey,
getting the point guard out there?
listen, listen, y'all,
I got to
listen,
hear
y'all.
Ted's take on that.
Hear what I'm saying. I don't know if LaMelo is purely locked in on the basketball reasons. When I'm saying, like, I'm trying to get him locked in, hey, LaMelo, I want you to go to Utah. The LaMelo I seen, he don't want to go to Utah,
Can
bro.
I say this
I
Hey,
real
don't
ain't
want to
quick?
nothing
go
else
to
but the
Utah
basketball.
ever.
I just want to say this real quick though. I just want
I
to say
can't
this real
even
quick
drink
though.
in that motherfucker for
We
real. Like,
we be
I'm keeping it a bean. Go ahead,
we,
Red.
we be
That's gonna
talking
help.
about being locked. I just want to get this. We talk about being locked in from a broke nigga standpoint, right? Locked into them is different. They are 200 and $300 million men. So they know how to do their job and they still can catch a charter or a jet or wherever to where they want to go to. So I think
I
we got
need
to
James
stop
Harden.
talking
But
about these.
pause that though, Red. Everybody eat. You got to understand. Some of these niggas was us. So they just got there. So it's not like, and that don't shift all the time. Because think about that. If that was true, Red, a lot of these athletes wouldn't be broke. A lot
We
of
not we
athletes are out
we
here. They done blew
but
their
see
bag.
you
Listen,
talk about
Winston
but you
was
talk about
literally talking
financial.
about the other day, Red, about how he let his family spend $400K a month. That is insane. So all I'm
Nah,
saying is, when I'm thinking of LaMelo from a young man's perspective,
you
does he
gotta
really want to go to Utah?
you
Come
but
on,
you
bro.
talk about
Go ahead.
you talking about financial responsibility opposed to a nigga actually doing a basketball job, which I said is we talk about we saying locked in as far as basketball. We weren't talking about finance because what you was talking about was financial responsibility. So yes, you do
Nah,
have to learn
Red.
how to
See,
manage.
you misunderstood what I'm saying though. I'm saying all
I'm
that
not. You just
goes.
said he was broke.
No,
You
no,
made
I'm saying all that goes together. When you're getting traded, you have to get that player a lot of times to be cool with that trade. Because even if you just send them, a lot of teams don't just want to trade for somebody who's going to come to their organization and cause disruption. So what
but
I'm
So,
thinking
so
of
you
when I'm
you feel
thinking of
like it's a
sending him,
character flaw.
but
what'd you
Tevin,
say? What'd you say?
it's a
I said you
character
think
flaw. But
it's more of a character flaw, not a. That's why you saying it
yeah,
all
yeah.
goes together. It
But this
Yeah,
is
all
what I'm.
speaks
and
to.
I ain't even
But
saying he got character flaws. I'm just trying to
but
really
Oh,
but
lock in where he's at mentally. Could he go to a Utah or one of these? Most of the organizations that have the trade value or the trading assets to get Melo,
Melo.
it's not going to be a whole lot better situation because
but
I don't see
listen,
any
y'all. But
playoff ready
at the
teams
at the end of the
trading for
day is
Lamelo.
at
Do
the end
you,
of the
Red?
day,
Maybe you can answer that.
I
What's a
don't. But at the
playoff
end,
team that
but
he can go to?
I don't. But I want to finish the first part.
Okay, okay, go
At the
ahead.
end of the day, you got a job to do. You either sign the contract or you don't. You either play ball or you sit your ass at home. So what I'm saying is, these are pros. They know how to lock in when it's time to basketball. I don't think it matters where you put them at. They're gonna find their vices regardless, wherever they at. They're gonna find whatever vice they into. So
Yeah.
what I'm saying is, it's not good business wise for Charlotte to trade him because they don't have nothing they're gonna get back in a generation of talent. It's in which is generation of talent is concerned. But I know y'all want to see him somewhere. And to be honest, I feel like LaMelo could fit anywhere because he is a point guard and he has the ability to change his game. The
Not a lot of
LaMelo
true
that
point
y'all
guards.
see, the LaMelo that y'all see in Charlotte, he's an extension of that bad basketball player because he's not with good talent. But if you put that bad basketball player with good talent, they'll conform to be a hooper because we all are hoopers at the end of the day.
I wouldn't
So
mind. Hey, I wouldn't mind seeing Lamelo with the Bucks.
Hey,
I'm gonna just throw that out there. I
but
wouldn't mind
Red and
seeing. But
E,
let's
can
take
we keep it? Can we keep it a buck though? Like we just witnessed, and we ain't talked about it on the podcast today. Brandon Ayuk just gave up his contract, and he was on a playoff team. If
who
you
the
don't
fuck is
want to
Brandon
be
Ayuk?
somewhere,
my
Receiver for the
receiver for the
this is a
49ers.
49ers.
different.
Oh,
This
okay.
is a different. This is a different breed of young men too, though. Ted, and you could probably agree with me. They not as hungry as we are. They not as hungry as we are. They got
There
everything.
was
A
some.
lot of shit
Um,
is given to them. These contracts are insane. So once they get them, they're like, fuck it. Look at Zion. We thought
Go ahead.
Zion
Hold
was
on. Don't
gonna
go
be
to
the
Zion
face.
yet, Tevin. I wanted to talk about him too.
Go
But go
ahead.
ahead.
Go
Let
ahead.
Ted go. What's up, Ted?
I mean, there's three things that I have different feelings about. You said financial responsibility. I don't think it's true because it came from money. He went to Chino Hills. So how much do you think that they was paying? He was already surrounded by money. His daddy was already financially stable.
You
His
talking to
mama
you,
had a good
Red.
job. So like I disagree with that. It like he came from money. So like I don't think that that's gonna be something that he's like I need this bag, right? He wants to be happy because even if you're in a losing environment and losing culture, if I can never question how locked in he is if you're getting a 30-point triple double in your sleep and you're losing,
Okay.
right?
I
I
get what
could
you're saying.
only imagine how that's going to translate to particular teams. I got a couple for you guys, right? Let's three of them are going to be in the East off the bat, and I wouldn't even hesitate. I would get him down in Orlando, I would get him down in Cleveland, and I would get him down in Milwaukee. All three of those teams need a point guard bad, and if you
You
get
don't
a
like
triple,
DG? What's going on? Why you get rid of DG?
You just get a
he's out.
better
He's
guard for
out of there.
DG.
He's
You
out of
just
there.
get a better
There's
guard.
listen. Here you
I'm
go.
just asking.
Watch it. Watch it. Okay,
We
perfect,
can't. That ain't
perfect.
a little skip
Let
over
let
comment though. That's heavy.
let's do a temperature check then. Who y'all taking in they primes and healthy? DG or Lamelo Ball?
LaMelo
LaMelo
Ball.
Ball.
Oh, I'm taking
LaMelo Ball
Lamelo.
easy.
Oh, I'm taking
So
Lamelo.
there's no
I'm just.
arguments. So if I can get it for the low and we can do a swap for swap because I'm trading somebody that's hurt and I'm trading somebody that doesn't want to be there and you like the potential of DG and then throw a pick in there, right? Throw a little mid tier pick in there. Cool. You know what I'm saying? A little medium pick, DG, a little bit of money. And then what if LaMelo says, hey, the same way that Brandon Ayuk gave a check, what do you say? I don't give a fuck about no max contract. Let me go up in here for the low for 1 year just to see how locked in I am. And then he goes out there and kills. And then all of a sudden, Cleveland is in the fucking finals. Now what we gonna say? Are we gonna say Donovan Mitchell? Are we gonna say Evan Mobley? Or are we gonna say Lamelo fucking Ball? All I'm saying is we don't know until we know, right? So what I'm saying is make it happen. Why are we waiting for my best years to go by where I don't give a fuck about basketball? I can drop 30 every single night, but if I don't want to be there, I don't want to be there. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know we all been in positions. We all been in positions where we've been on teams where we killed, but there might have not been winning culture when we was younger. High school, AAU, travel team, even real life. Right when we, hey, bro, you my mans and we right hand mans, but we fucking suck as a squad. It's fun to be there, but we not winning. All I'm saying is have pride in winning and put me in positions to win. No Diddy. You feel what I'm saying? I want to win and I want to compete for a title. And then if he was in that position to be in the finals and do what Tyrese Halliburton was able to do and showcase, SGA was able to showcase, then we're gonna be talking different.
Let me ask you something though.
That 30-point triple-double was a long time ago. That's all I'm saying.
But
he cannot play right now by Con. Them numbers ain't. He's shooting kind of bad from the floor right now.
But this is my point though, and it's not. But this what I want to say. With this generation we live in, Ted. Even if he goes somewhere else and win and go to the Eastern Conference Finals and shit like that, if he don't win the championship, they still gonna shit on him. Because in this climate we live in,
I don't think that's true. They won't shit on him. We don't have championship expectations for him.
But I'm talking about as collective as a pod. If we because when we had these conversations, you usually get shit on if you don't win. So if he ain't winning, he gonna get shit on.
It depends on the context. It depends on what the players. If it's SGA and Luka,
go ahead. My bad.
You gotta win. No, I'm just saying if we comparing players like SGA and Luka, I don't hold LaMelo to championship contender. Conversation right now.
You don't do it because you ain't seen it yet.
I'm with you. I'm with you. But I'm with you. But I just want to say this, just from some shit that happened earlier. We put championship contention on Kenyon Martin. So what I'm saying is, we were doing
because of who he was being compared to, though. But I say this, Red. How about this, Red? We not mad at Jalen Brunson for not going out and winning a championship. And
but other people are though. But what I'm saying, other people are though. I'm talking about in the consensus base when we talking about the argument. You're going to argue win the loss or the wins. If he don't win, you're not going to talk about LaMelo.
Hey, Red, point him out. Point him out.
That glorified loser is you. It's him.
But I came up with the term glorified loser because every time we start talking about motherfuckers that's good, we shit on them because they didn't win the championship.
That's the thing, though, Red. Everybody can't win, bro. I don't expect everybody to win.
But my point, Tevin, is I know everybody can't win, but when we have these conversations, people's trump card is winning. So that's my point. That's why I came up with the term.
Red, you gotta watch who you talking to.
I'm talking to y'all.
Situation
we been
that you bringing up.
You talking about me?
No, but I'm not saying you. I'm saying Kenyon Martin. You can't talk all this shit and you really not him when it comes to the power forward.
Hold on. And that's the problem with that's the NBA problem with NBA players and other players alone. If I'm an analyst, that is my job to speak. My job is to criticize and talk about you. So you can't be getting in your feelings because a nigga talking about you and y'all play the same position.
Vice versa, though. Vice versa.
But what's the vice versa? Hey. You came at a retired nigga and he came back.
I feel like when you're talking about LaMelo, though, and I think we all can agree, what LaMelo does at the point guard, Kenyon Martin never did that at the power forward. LaMelo,
that's too different.
It's not even.
But he's even just talking about I think the individual greatness.
And what I'm saying, that's what I've been talking about. I've been talking about individuals.
But I'm finna trump it right here.
I'm talking about individuals.
I'm finna trump it right here. Even in that conversation, which y'all would do to me, if I said that same exact thing, and Ted, you can agree to this, they would say, well, Kenyon Martin got out his team to the Eastern Conference Finals. LaMelo ain't never been to the playoffs. He ain't never got out the first round. That's what I would do in that conversation.
I would LaMelo versus Brunson.
Lying. Y'all are lying.
He plays power forward.
Hold on, Tevin. He talking about me, Tevin. Hold on. I got because it matters. If we compare LaMelo and Darius,
I just want to point that out. I'm being very specific. I'm talking to both of y'all. Go ahead.
If we talking about LaMelo versus Darius Garland, we can have that conversation. But if we talking about LaMelo versus SGA, then that's why the conversation changes. If we talking about two guys who are middle of the pack type of guy, LaMelo and De'Aaron Fox, okay, we can just talk.
That's a different conversation.
But having an impact on winning, is why some people can't enter those conversations. Like LaMelo can't be in a conversation with SGA. He can't be in a conversation with Steph Curry.
Listen, I hear y'all, but I hear y'all on what y'all saying right now. But I'm telling y'all, as a nigga that's been on this podcast for all how many
man, hey man, let that hurt go, man. God,
ain't no hurt.
Crazy.
But no, how's it hurt? How's it hurt when a nigga speak on the real shit y'all do? I can't speak on the real.
You want a hug? I
don't want to hug. I'm telling y'all how fugazi and how wishy-washy y'all niggas be on y'all take. I've been saying it for years. Y'all niggas be saucing. Stop dancing. The fuck are we talking about? Fuck are we talking about? I'm going
last thing I got.
Red, but you a head dancer. You don't dance with the stars. So like I don't get it. I don't get it, bro. You be dancing like a mug, bro. I asked you direct questions, and you hit that shimmy on me, bro.
I ain't danced one time. When you go back and you watch it, you see everything I said it very direct to you and talk straight to you. I ain't saying I ain't dancing. No, hold on. We talking. I ain't danced on nothing, brother. I ain't danced on the damn thing. Yeah,
I ain't care.
We're gonna clip it. We're gonna talk about it after.
I'm going to sleep about
Zion,
I ain't mean right after. I got to do. I'm playing another day.
Last thing, with the way that Derek Queen is down there playing in New Orleans.
Hey man, y'all don't trade
Zion. I'm just asking. We've been kind of giving Zion a lot of flack, man. And
what's Zion numbers this year?
I got you. Let me check it.
He's probably 25-5, maybe 20, 23, 25.
21-6 and 4. And he played 2 of the last 10 games. He ain't playing really.
He played 2 games in 10 games?
2 of the last, in the last 10 games, he's only played 2 of them.
AE, blow it up now while you can. Blow it up now while you can. This season's already a wash. If you can get Zion up out of there, build around Fears and Queen. You'll be all right.
What move does it move the needle? Nothing changes if you get nothing changes
for the future.
But that's part of the reason though. Nothing changes. Nothing
changes.
If nothing changes, what I'm saying is, can Zion make an impact? The same way we talking about with LaMelo. Can y'all see a fit for Zion somewhere else?
I just gotta see
because if he don't,
I don't know.
What'd you say,
I gotta see him play. I feel like he don't play enough games for me even pull that trigger on him, honestly. So it's just like I gotta see him play.
You saying for an opposing team though, right, Zell? Not. Do you feel like the Hornets should trade him if they can though?
The Pelicans.
Or my bad.
You good. The Pelicans.
I went back to 2012 when I was on 2K.
Oh yeah, that's right. That is New Orleans. That's right.
The Pelicans are a bad franchise.
Yeah. They talk about moving them. They talk about moving them.
That's what I'm saying. So would y'all trade them or y'all wouldn't? If y'all the Pelicans.
You can trade. My only point is if you trade them,
Derek got me weak to the comment.
If you trade them, you're not gonna get shit. You're not gonna get shit. You're not gonna get shit to put you in a better position. You're still gonna be losers.
Hey, he right. I know.
What did he say? What did he say?
Don't watch the Pelicans. Don't watch the Pelicans.
We don't watch.
Nobody watches that shit.
I ain't tripping. Hold on, but I ain't tripping about the Pelicans. I'm also talking about Zion.
You can. I mean, where you gonna sit him to? EJ? Who gonna take him?
That's why I just feel like he's again, for me, him and LaMelo are 2 of the most talented players I thought coming into the NBA, and I don't want their career to go to waste. And then Zion don't fit the same way LaMelo does. Like LaMelo, you can pretty much, because he's a pure point guard, you can put him on any team. Zion, I mean, we got to change our whole structure around you, bro.
Let the Pelicans get rid of him, right? And he fuck around and end up in LA or somewhere else in contender. He gonna fuck around and go win a championship, and the Pelicans gonna be looking stupid.
Yeah,
same thing I said about the Hornets.
He just one of them people.
That's what he said.
That's what he said. I'm with Ted. He just one of them people that's been in bad situations, and you get tired of being in bad situations. You put him in the winning situation to watch, you gonna see some shit. And then the Pelicans still gonna be ass like they always been. So,
but
I like LaMelo Ball on the Warriors too, y'all. I forgot to say that. I wouldn't mind him on the Warriors. I wouldn't mind it. But anyway, man, that's all I got, man. I ain't got no. I want to talk about Reed Shepherd hooping against them Nuggets, Mitch. Yeah, put some respect on him because he was out. Had he not played well, they wouldn't have won because Kevin Durant went for 13. But anyway, hey man, that's all I got.
Talk about Reed Shepherd, and you don't want to talk about James Harden's 55.
I was about to.
You want to talk about the 55? What say, Mitch? Well, go ahead, Mitch. Go ahead, say it, Mitch.
Let's give a shout out to
the
OG of the NBA, somebody that people want out the league, has a franchise.
Who is somebody? Put it on it, Mitch.
Hey, he's the moderator of this show. E, man. Hey, top left over here, man. He wants him out the league. Dropped 55 franchise record. You know what I'm saying? Cooking, man. Let's go.
He's a scoring franchise holder of Houston and the Clippers. And people want to disrespect his fucking career and talking about Luka, talking about SGA and all this other shit. Just pump your brakes, bro. Pump your fucking brakes.
That's why I said they be salty dancing.
Though, in fairness,
they be salty dancing on this
motherfucker. Get it off. I'm listening. Get it off.
Ted and Mitch. In fairness, though, does he not have his ways where it just seemed like he ain't that locked in? I don't know. Right now, he seemed locked in as fuck to me. Like no cap. Like he seemed locked in like a mug, but
he's the most unlucky superstar of all time. We don't have enough time.
Iconic said shout out to
James.
We're
gonna talk about that.
We don't have enough time for me to get into it.
We're gonna talk about that another time.
We can talk about it
Ted, do your deep dive. I want to talk about James Harden.
I'm not anti. Go ahead, Red.
I want to say this.
I want to talk about James Harden. Go ahead, Ted. Go ahead.
I got something to say, Red. I got something to say to Mitch.
I'm with you, Ted.
We go through this shit every year with James Harden. He comes out, he's not washed. He has a great regular season, and we're like, "Oh, he's better than Dwayne Wade." Then we get to the playoffs, and we say the nigga.
Hold on.
That's the whole we do that shit every.
Hold on,
not washed. Oh, he's better than D Wade, and then we get to the playoffs and say, "God damn."
Hey, Ted, ain't this the same nigga that just told me when it don't always matter? He just said that though, didn't?
Yeah.
He just said that, right? You
niggas
be dancing.
It matters when you say that James Harden is better than Dwayne Wade and SGA because they won. How about that? That's what I said. The context matters.
Who likes Harden more than D Wade?
I know. If we being honest,
Ted,
if we being honest, his numbers gonna be better. His numbers gonna be better than most of those shooting guards on that list outside of Jordan and Kobe.
Okay, so Red is wait, Tevin, wait, no, because he has smoke for me. Who do you have, Wade or Harden?
I'm a Wade fan, so I'm gonna take Wade.
So
yeah.
Wade, why? Because winning matters.
I'm biased.
Because you care about the championship. Because if Wade didn't win, he wouldn't be above Harden.
Red don't care about winning.
I like D Wade because of the style of play. I like Wade because of the style of play.
Hey, Mitch, you got Wade or you got James?
For the sake of the argument, I'll take James Harden.
Listen. All right.
I don't care about winning. I don't care about totality. Technically, James Harden. He can do more than D Wade. He's not a facilitator like him, bro.
See, then he gonna get mad at me because I'm gonna be like, well, what happened when D Wade averaged 40 and won and came back down 2-0? And then you gonna say, you moving the goalpost.
Nah, he said facilitator though.
Matter.
He said he's not a better facilitator.
I don't give a damn what he is. He ain't a better winner.
That's fine. That's fine.
He just said he don't care about winning. He just said he don't care about winning. He just said he don't care about winning.
Facilitator.
Wade is not a better facilitator than James Harden.
We're not doing this.
Probably one of the best passers of all time. We ain't got to argue about it. But anyway,
he's 11 all time.
Hey, let me ask you. Hey, can I just ask you a couple questions, EJ?
Go ahead, Trey.
Who's the better shooter?
You gonna pick everything gonna be James Harden until we get the win.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna hold it.
Everything's gonna be James Harden until we get the win.
But I told you. But he told
because
you.
I just told y'all context matter. It matters when we talking about niggas.
Hold on, not everything.
Hold on.
I get what you said. Everything on the list. He said everything he said gonna be better on the list. He gonna take James Harden on everything. He just gonna trump it because he gonna say he lost. That's what he just said. He gonna agree with you on everything else. But go ahead.
You can't tell. Listen, hold on. You can't. When we talk about the fucking name of the position is what? Shooting guard. Right? The only thing that you can tell me is the wins is why you say somebody. But when we just was going on hold on, bro. I waited my turn, bro. I waited my turn. And I want my 1v1 with you. You just said when we was talking about the Kenyon Martin and Draymond Green stuff, winning was really the only trump card, right? But you know that Kenyon Martin is probably the overall better player than Draymond, right? So when I ask you these particular questions, when it talks about criteria of individual this or that, Wade does not do anything better than peak James Harden at all.
That's cap.
Defense, maybe.
Okay, so you're a better defender. You're not a better rebounder than me. You're not a better shooter than me. You're not a better free throw shooter than me. You're not a better 3-point shooter than me. You're not a better dribbler than me. What are we talking about? If I'm hold on, bro. You can take a breath. Take a breath. I'm number 2 all time in 3-point shooting.
Great.
Triple double God. The same thing that you glaze Joker about. The same thing that you glaze everybody else about. The triple double ability, the facilitating ability, peak scoring. Because this is why you like SGA. You like SGA before the championship because he scored 30 multiple times. But you don't want to put that same respect on James Harden for averaging 36 in a season with the double double. You can't name a season ever that's better or it comes remotely close that Wade had that could fuck with James Harden's 2018-19 season. So how the fuck are you the better player than me?
I already know what he's
my turn
gonna
to
say.
talk?
I already know what he's gonna say. Go ahead. I already know what he's gonna say.
It's my turn to talk.
He get all that shit and said the nigga didn't win. That's all I heard. I heard a whole bunch of this nigga did this and this. And he asked me, the name of the game is shooting guard, right? You know what the name of the fucking game of the NBA is? Win. I'm playing to win, nigga. I don't care. You right. Go over there and do that. I'm gonna go over here and do this 2 dribbles and dunk on your ass, and I'm gonna score 40 and I'm gonna win. I can't.
That 40 didn't come from just dunking. That 40 came from them fucked up refs.
I can't take winning out of playing sports, guys. I'm sorry. That's what we play for. We can't glorify people.
But don't say that you're the better. You're not the better player though.
Hey Ted, he lying. He went to Brandon with me. He didn't care about when he was a selfish nigga. He cared about his stats.
That was an unfortunate circumstance. Right? I had to go get mine.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
That nigga say his stats over wins. He'll say we lost. He'll say we lost, but I had a good game. But now
that's because they didn't like us, Red. That was different. They didn't like us. See, that's different. They didn't like us. We had to earn our keep.
When we win, it's because of me. When we lose, it's because they ass.
Yeah, because sorry. I ain't gonna lie, Ted. I ain't gonna lie, Ted. The numbers do back a lot of what you're saying.
It backs everything.
When it comes to Wade though, the way he played and how he did it, because this is my thing with Harden too.
No, I'm sorry, because he had a lot to say. We talk about the biggest playoff dropper versus a guy who is one of the best playoff risers. Period. One of the people that they don't. The reason they don't credit LeBron so much is because of Dwayne Wade being so good.
And I ain't mad at what you're saying.
I don't even.
Look, I ain't mad at what you're saying, gang. I just feel like it's one of them situations, like, you know, when you lose in the roast beef. And that's how I feel y'all do championships. I feel like when a nigga lose in the roast and they be like, but I got more money than you. That's y'all trump card every time. Like, it's like
that's why it's called a trump. That's why you got a big joker, Tevin. That's the whole point of the game.
But you know what normally happens when that dude pull that
Tevin, if you got a big joker, you play in spades, you play your big joker, don't you? You play it, right?
Are you talking to me or
I ain't got no diamonds.
You didn't say
He said Tevin.
If we playing spades, I ain't got no diamonds, I ain't got no hearts, but I got this big joker.
I'm gonna put
that bitch on the table.
I don't play cards.
Bro. It's a lot of like showboat energy in here. I'm feeling like I don't play games to just. I had a good time. I want to win, bro. In everything. In everything I do, I want to win. And with Harden,
my favorite player got 5 championships, EJ.
With Harden too, like Wade came in as the man. Harden was the 6th man. He was cool with being the 6th man. He didn't want to leave being the 6th man. They had to talk.
You know why they lost? You know why they lost their finals? You know why they lost their finals? Because James Harden didn't show up.
He didn't want to leave.
You know why they lost? Because he didn't fucking show up. If Dwayne Wade was on that team, they would have got him a ring in OKC.
How
about that?
Yeah, I mean, I understand that, but we can't say he don't want to leave when he left the exact season he became a free agent.
He was ready to sign, bro. They didn't go do your research.
I did do my research. I understand what you're saying.
He didn't offer him. He was like, "Fuck you, we don't need you."
I understand what you. I understand. I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying, but I'm saying most people don't want to leave where they comfortable at. If I've made my bed here, I'm comfortable here. Most people don't want to leave that. But when they showed him it was fuck you, he didn't take less. He went and got a bigger bag and went somewhere else.
And he performed too. He did.
Hey, hold on real quick.
I've seen plenty of
He
times
fucking
though
performed.
when people. All I'm saying is energy. There's been people who've been 6 men and been like, nah, bro, I'm him. I need to get the fuck up out of here and make my own way. So it's just, I don't know. The way
He did,
the way of Wade,
but Tevin, he did
James
exactly.
Harden.
He did exactly what you said.
Hey,
He did
hey,
exactly
bro.
what you said he didn't do. When he left, he became that guy.
Right.
The very next season, he did.
And to
Very
me,
next
James
season.
Harden want to
He
be
did.
more of a member of EST than he actually want to hoop. That's
I
what
got
I've
you.
seen most of the time.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
Go ahead,
That's all
Ted.
I'm
What's up?
saying.
Come on, man.
hold on,
Close us
go
out,
ahead.
Ted.
Hold on,
We've been on here for 2.5 hours.
Yeah, word.
Come on.
That's crazy, Roy.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
go, Ted.
I
Why
gotta
he ain't
do
had the energy for Allen Iverson though? Because he was the same way. But go ahead. I'm just listening.
Who?
No, I'm talking about Tevin.
Yeah.
Allen Iverson did exactly what you just said. You love Allen Iverson. He's essentially what James Harden is.
Hold on. I say I got love for Allen Iverson. It's still Bean, bro. Don't.
All right.
No, I got you, but I'm just saying when you brought up Allen Iverson, I just thought about James Harden. They are literally a mirror of each other.
Nah.
Hold on. I want to have that conversation.
No,
Let
no,
Ted
I'm
go
talking-
so we can go get up out of here.
Yeah, we'll
Go ahead,
have
man.
a sidebar.
Go ahead, Red. What?
Stop cutting me off, man. Look, they mirrors of each other.
He
Stop
said
looking.
it's my turn.
They are mirrors of each other. And what I'm saying is, y'all be on James Harden for going to the club, turning up, being with the street niggas. Allen Iverson literally did that every game. And the time he didn't do that, he couldn't perform. Bro, I got to go to the club and turn up before the game. He did that. So it's the same shit.
You know
And
what?
he
I'm
didn't
gonna
win.
pull a,
You're not wrong about
hey,
that.
I'm gonna
didn't
pull an
win.
E-card. I'm gonna pull an E-card. He did that,
He
led
didn't-
his team to the final. So
And he didn't
but go
win.
ahead.
And I'm gonna pull an E-card, and he didn't win. So he's a glorified loser
Hey
too.
man,
He's
So
still better than James Harden. He's still better
He's a
than Harden. How about that?
he's a glorified loser
I'm
too.
on that. I'm on
He's a
that.
My bad. Go
Loser
ahead.
too.
Come on, man. Ted, let Ted go so we
Go
can
ahead,
wrap up,
Ted.
man.
Go
Go
Hey,
ahead,
real quick,
Ted.
man. I do these every Sunday, man. I got a real quick question for the pod, man. Attention. We're gonna do a temperature check. Let me ask y'all a question, man. Is Tyrese Maxey a better scorer than Gilbert Arenas?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think so.
Look at Mitch's face. He hate to admit that. Oh, go ahead. Say what Mitch.
Yeah.
Unmute, Mitch. You muted.
Mitch,
What you got to say?
Give it on the
Is
hell out of
Tyrese Maxey a better scorer than Gilbert Arenas?
Man, StreamYard playing with me because now I can't hear people.
Yeah. You asking Mitch or me?
I'm just asking the panel because
So-
it got quiet. It got quiet.
For
I
me,
think
I'm
we
gonna
all
say
say
yeah.
though. I think everybody agreed.
Yeah,
I say
easy.
yeah.
I think he's had more years of doing it than Gilbert at this point.
I think.
What'd he say, E?
He said is Tyrese Maxey a better scorer than Gilbert Arenas?
Yeah, I'm taking Tyrese.
Yeah.
I like Gil.
6'2". Would y'all consider Maxey to be an undersized guard? Is he an undersized? I say small guard, not undersized, small.
Yeah.
6'2".
I think
He's close.
I guess so.
He's
Yeah,
got a small frame.
that's a good temp.
It's
a good
small for this era.
Hey,
It's a good temp.
why is he? Why is he?
I think it's style of
Why is he
play.
what,
And
Mitch?
I think it's style of play and era though, Mitch. I think it's like the way they play now. It allows you to be that guy. I think I'm yeah.
Mitch,
What'd
God.
you say?
No, I said I think it's style.
The area.
We ain't gonna never end this damn pod. Look at this.
Oh.
Go.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Silly, man.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying that's what allows these players to be who they are. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
All right, man. Come on. Go ahead. You good? Good.
I know.
Let's get up out of
All
here,
right,
man.
y'all, man.
I know. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Like, comment, subscribe to the E-Lab podcast. This was a good one, man.
Hey, this was fire, bro. I appreciate all y'all.
For sure. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on TikTok. Instagram, Tevin is at Tev Takes. Mitch, No Money Mitch 1024. Zell is at Zelly_Bap. And the L's is with 2 1s in his L.
Yeah.
At Zelly Bap. Teddy 2A. He the only one that did what we said we was gonna do. Teddy 2 Asian. And that's his what's that? Your Instagram?
I ain't get that, man. Damn,
That's your Instagram, Ted? Yeah, okay.
Yep,
Ted
yep.
Instagram, and then red something is like pink lemonade. I think it's at pink lemonade.
Yeah, I knew he was gonna try to get one. It's on IG. It's the greatest man alive, and it's DA. Greatest and underscore alive, man alive.
That nigga ain't read no books. He ain't read a goddamn book in his life.
Hey, E, you did me fatty, bro. You ain't tell me I had to put my name in the tag. Next time,
Yeah, man, we gonna start putting our name on the tag. Put your
hey, you ain't give us no football time, but all I'm gonna say is, man,
Yeah, that shit for another pod. You say that shit for Thursday.
H down, man.
Thursday.
Y'all seen us.
That shit for Thursday.
I'm talking my shit. H down,
Hang it
man.
up. We go.